Yeah, yeah. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Y'all know what time it is. Pull up on me. Step on that goddamn like button. Let them know we live. Shout out Rod Walker. What's poppin'? What you say? Yeah, yeah. Shout out We on Top. Say Unk Live. You already know, nigga. Yeah, yeah. Shout out Bo Carter. Shout out KJ the Great. Candy Girl in the chat. I see you. Shout out D Cash. Provide Not Q. What's hood? Bo Carter. Talk to me. All right, look here. You see the title. We got something to talk about today. I got something I want to get off my damn chest today. Yeah, hey, you see it? You see the thumbnail, motherfucker. You see the thumbnail, you see the title. Pull up on me. Step on the like button, share it live, let them know we in here. Make sure you do that. Pull up on me. Yeah, Friday afternoon. We flexing on them today. It's Flex on them Friday. Shout out Bryce Young. You hear me? We flexing on them today. Flex on them. Candy Girl say hit the goddamn like button on your way in as well, man. Don't play no games. Don't make me keep asking you that. Make sure you step on that like button. Shout out T Wells, 22 Keys, J. Cole, what's hood? Charlito. Hey, Kyrie, what's up, my G? Okay. Oh, yeah, y'all pull up. I see, hey, we got something to talk about. I might, now, I'm sure I might piss a few of y'all off today, but who cares? Yeah, man, we about to get into it. Shout out Rockhead81 in the chat. Say, wipe your feet on that goddamn like button. Subscribe to the channel. Share it live. Cash App. Y'all know what time it is. Shout out Rockhead. Knock, what up? Panther Nation in the building. Say, what up, Unc? Yeah, you already know. Shout out Javon Brown. My members pulling up, looking good in y'all green things. Looking good in your fucking green things, by the way. Matter of fact, shit, while we at it, shit, let me get my shit twisted up. Let me twist me one up. Shit, while we at it, yeah, man. Hey, said Lonnie, you stay right there, nigga. I ain't letting nobody up right yet. You stay in the backstage. I got you too, Kyrie. Y'all stay right there. I'm gonna drop my soliloquy first. Then y'all niggas jump in and talk how you want to talk. Other than that, we gonna get in it. We gonna get in it for a minute. For a second. Shout out Lonnie in the backstage. Shout out Kyrie already pulled up. Glenn White, what up with you? You already know. Shout out Brandon Ross. Say July 15th. I'ma say it. Yeah, let's get it. You already know. Hey, shout out Brandon Ross. I'm gonna send you an address tomorrow morning, Brandon Ross. I got you. Tomorrow morning. Address go out for the meet and greet. Yeah, babe. Shout out QT. What up, QT? Shout out Broski Bear. We in here. Carolina Blue. 843 say big us. Yeah. You already know. Elaine in the backstage. Niggas ready for this one. Nigga, oh. I see y'all niggas ready for that one. Oh, okay then. Shit, give me a sec. Shout out Kyrie. Say I'ma roll this green thing in the meantime. Shout out Kyrie for that cash app. You know I love you for that, my G. You know I love you for that. Yeah, twist your green thing up. Shout out Jarvis Williams. Shout out Cedric Breeden in the chat. I see you. James Hurd, what up with you? Yeah. Pull up on me. Hey. You see the goddamn title. You see the thumbnail. You see the title, goddammit. Bryce Young will be the best quarterback in Carolina Panther history. Just stay right there. I'm going to tell you why. Stay right there. I'm going to tell you why. Hey, look, first off, before we go any further, shout out everybody in the motherfucking chat already. Step on the like button. Share it live. Let them know we in here. We really don't give a fuck who live right now. You know what I mean? If they live right now, we don't give a fuck. You feel me? So anyway, share it live. Let them know we in here. Step on that like button. This is a monetized platform. By the way, this is also Flex on them Friday. Make sure you flex on the motherfucker today if you need to. You hear me? Via Cash App, via Super Chat, via Super Sticker. You know what time it is. Elaine. Shout out Elaine, Chris Griggs in the building, Kit Sullivan, Alonzo. Where you been at, Alonzo? Say, he say rolling mine, roll mine already. Shout out Chop Wilson. Chop, what up? Shout out Omar Tillman. Got my members pulling up on me. Like this members Monday. Yeah, man. Nah, this is Flex on them Friday. We flex on them on Fridays. Yeah, man. I seen some shit come across my timeline today. Old fuck ass podcast trying to capture what I do over here. Nigga, be creative. Create y'all own shit, yo lame ass motherfucker. Swear to God, niggas is lame. Create your own goddamn shit, nigga. Be your own man. Be your own character, motherfucker. Create your own shit. Oh, lame ass niggas. Shots out here, shit came across my timeline. What the fuck is this? Oh, niggas always trying to, yeah, man, create your own shit. I mean, I'm going to create regardless because creation is me. I mean, it's nothing. There's nothing to create. Shout out Elaine. Shout out J. Cole. Shout out Javon Brown. Yeah, man. Shout out D Cash. What up with you? Step on that like button, let them know we in here. I'm twisting my green thing. I'm twisting this green thing right quick. Yeah, man. Right quick. Then we gonna get into the content. Again, you see the title, goddamn it. You see the thumbnail. Bryce Young will be the best quarterback in Carolina Panther history. And I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. And I you know, I feel like this piece of content is a little bit overdue. Or it could be pre-ejaculated. Either way, I don't know. Yeah, man, motherfucker could be nutting all over himself saying some shit like I'm saying right now. But I don't believe that. Yeah, man, what I believe is quite the contrary. I believe Bryce Young will be the greatest Carolina Panther quarterback in history, in Panthers history. By the way, I ain't saying league history. I'm talking about Panthers history. We're gonna get into it. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hey, look, y'all. When I drop the link again, y'all make sure y'all pull up. Since y'all jumping out the backstage, pull back up when I'm finished. Shout out Based Out Brad. What up with you? Shout out Based Out Brad. What you based out on? He say, nah, you a Bryce fan. LOL. There you go. What did I tell y'all from day one? What I tell y'all from day one? CJ Stroud was my nigga. Period. We didn't draft Stroud. Didn't I tell y'all from day one, regardless, my energy wasn't going to change? I was going to keep the same fucking energy. Didn't I tell y'all that? Shout out Based Out Brad. Hold on. You stay right there, Based Out. Don't you go no fucking where, Based Out. Yeah. Shout out Based Out. Say, what's up? Oh, yeah. But I got to talk to you for a second, Based Out. Because you said now I'm a Bryce fan. And see, and I don't see when motherfuckers approach me in that matter, right? Shout out Based Out Brad. When they approach me in that matter, oh, now you a Bryce fan, LOL. Right? Right? If somebody like Based Out approach me that way in that matter, you're a Bryce fan. See, that forces me to go against the grain almost. See, when a motherfucker approach me like that, you're a Bryce fan. If you know me, you know I'm a respond, bitch. You know I wanted CJ Stroud. Bitch, if the question is who's a better quarterback between him and Bryce Young, bitch, you know what I'm gonna tell you. So when you come at me in that particular matter, like, oh, Uncle Bryce fan. No. Please don't get me twisted. Don't get me twisted. I'm not a Bryce Young fan per se. If we're talking about Bryce himself, fuck no. Hell no. I didn't want that nigga. Y'all gotta act like y'all gotta stop acting like I ain't said this before. And first off, you gotta know who I am. If I said it, I stand on it. It ain't like I'm gonna retract the fact that I said I never wanted Bryce, nigga. No, I still feel that way. But it's motherfuckers like based out Brad that tries to draw that emotion out of me. When in reality I know the nigga just pulling on my fucking left ball. You feel me? He tugging on my left ball, nigga. That's all that is. Because in if you really look at the situation, when I say Bryce Young will be the best quarterback in Panther history, that's not me saying I'm a Bryce Young fan. I'm finna run out and buy all this nigga jerseys. No, that ain't me saying, I rep Bryce. I told y'all 2 weeks ago, Bryce has done enough. He's already showed me that he's gonna translate to the NFL. I told y'all 2 weeks ago, Bryce can put his fucking feet up there. I got him from here. Hence, Bryce Young will be the greatest quarterback in Panther fucking history. This is why we here today, based out. Because I told y'all 2 weeks ago, Bryce done showed me a fucking enough that he will be able to translate to the next level. Now I told y'all, he gonna put his little bit ass size 9s the fuck up. Go put your little bit ass feet up, Bryce. Again, I got you, nigga. No, nobody else has to speak for Bryce Young. I got it. If anybody else speaking for Bryce, fuck him. I got him from here. I don't give a fuck about nobody else. Whatever anybody else got to say about Bryce, okay then. But I got him from here. That my little nigga. And see, shout out Based Out, and I'm gonna get off your ass. It's not about me being a Bryce Young fan. I'm a Panther fan first. Bryce, if it ain't Bryce, it would have been CJ, nigga. If it wasn't CJ, it was gonna be Bryce. You feel me? Based Out. Shout out my nigga Based Out. Yeah, size 9 women. Shout out Based Out. You been around here. You know the type shit I speak. You already know. It's not about me being a Bryce fan. I'm simply here to tell you the young nigga finna be the best quarterback in Carolina Panther history. Shout out Based Out. Now let's move on. Liquor House 704 Talk. What up with you? What up with you, 704 Liquor House? Yeah. All right. Now, why I say Bryce Young will be the greatest quarterback in Carolina Panther history? Let's get into it. First off, I look at Bryce Young's collegiate career, right? So that's the only thing we can look at as far as tangible fucking stats or body of work. It's collegiate career. Now, just in them, now mind you, this live or this particular piece of content is an extension off of last night's live. If I tell you Bryce Young collegiate career, his stats at the collegiate level, it's propelling me to tell you that he's gonna be the first or the best quarterback in Panther history. It's just that his collegiate stats, I start there. 8,000 plus, 80 touchdowns. I think it was like 12 interceptions. No other Carolina Panther quarterback in Carolina Panthers history, right? And I want y'all to think about all the quarterbacks that came before Bryce. And if you motherfuckers want to allude to Cam Newton, go ahead. I'm about to show you something. Out of every quarterback that put their Panther jersey on, Bryce Young collegiate career is in fact better than theirs. Even if you allude to the great Cam Newton when he was a Carolina Panther in his prime now. If you go back to Cam Newton's stats at Auburn, you look at his statistics in Auburn. Never mind a national championship in Heisman. You know what I mean? I'm not even going there. I'm talking stats. Bryce Young shit head and shoulders above Cam Newton. If you look at Jake Delhome's collegiate stats, Bryce Young head and fucking shoulders above him. You feel me? Any quarterback that you can pull up in Carolina Panthers, I don't even fuck who he is. I don't even fuck who he was when he came to play, when he left. I don't care. If with Tom say you tripping like a movie, no, I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping. Lonnie, I'm not wrong. Facts is facts. Stats are stats. Yeah, I mean, you can holler I'm wrong. You can say I'm tripping, but I told y'all we're not talking about league MVPs or none of that. I'm not doing that. Because it's a fact that Bryce Young ain't played an NFL snap yet. Shout out Mr. Clean. Say Young about to have defenders blow their knees out trying to tackle him. We don't want that, Mr. Clean. Because if they gonna blow their goddamn knees out, they gonna blow his shit out. Fuck all that. We don't want niggas chasing Bryce and blowing their fucking knees out. I don't need that. I don't need that. No. I want Bryce dictating the game from the quarterback position, from the pocket, outside the pocket. If it requires Bryce to move the pocket, oh well. But I want Bryce dictating the game from the quarterback position, not tucking and running the fucking football, try and run 6'5" defenders over. No, I don't need that. We don't need that. Nobody wants that. But back to the content. Shout out Tyler Duncan. What's good, my G? Shout out who was that? Tavares. What up, Tavares Ghosted? Shout out Tavares Ghosted. I ain't never seen that name in the chat. Nigga, step on the like button, Tavares. Make sure you subscribe over here. You know what I mean? Make sure you do that for me, Ghosted. Shout out Tavares. Mr. Clean say, my fault. Nah, that's your opinion, Mr. Clean. I ain't gonna, he say, it's my fault. I didn't do that. Nah, yeah, you good, Mr. Clean. This your platform, nigga. You know what time it is. And Tom telling me to think about this, Unc. No, I don't have to. I've already thought about it, Tom. Well, let me finish. Let me finish before you get to telling me I'm tripping. Bryce Young's completion percentage at the collegiate level. And I'm telling y'all now, Bryce Young will translate. Bryce Young completion percentage is well higher than any quarterback to ever put the Carolina Panther jersey on, man. Period. At the collegiate level, Bryce Young has thrown more touchdowns than any quarterback that come out of college. Now, mind you, he is our first overall pick at quarterback. Now, mind you, this is the second time the Panthers actually picked a quarterback with the first overall pick. Yeah, this is the first year in our team history that the Panthers traded up to get the first overall pick. So, but if the conversation, right? Hold on. Now, before I get there, see, y'all got me getting carried. Y'all got me going too fast. Y'all got me getting carried the fuck away. Stay right there, Kyrie and Elaine. I want y'all niggas up here. They got me moving too fast. I told y'all his completion percentage significantly higher than any quarterback that put the Panther jersey on. Cam Newton never finished the season with a upper 67% incomplete. No, he never did. Never did. Never came close to it. Motherfucker might talk about Teddy, but Teddy wasn't shit. He threw like 19 touchdowns. Teddy Bridgewater might have been one of the. He might have been Rodney Pete of the new generation. You feel me? He's the Rodney Pete of the new generation. Shout out everybody in the chat. Step on that goddamn like button. Make sure you subscribe if you new over here. Make sure you jump in that cash app. Make sure you super chat. Make sure you cop your super sticker, man. Hey, if you new, subscribe. That's what I need you to do. Shout out Jalen in the chat. Shout out my nigga C-Dog. What up, my G? He say Bryce Young isn't winning a MVP or a Super Bowl. Cam Newton is the GOAT, Panther. Well, Cam didn't win a Super Bowl. C-Dog. Cam didn't win a Super Bowl. So I'm not gonna C-Dog, what I'm telling you is this. What I'm telling you is this. Same thing we said last night, C-Dog. This is an extension from last night. If Bryce Young plays for 10 years healthy, he will set every passing record in Carolina, man. Make no mistake about that. I'm talking touchdowns. I'm talking yards. I'm talking completions. If Bryce Young plays, and I don't even have to say 10 years. Let's say 5. Let's say 5 years upright on his fucking feet. Let's say the Panthers do what they got to do and keep him protected. 5 years, Bryce Young will be breaking passing records in Carolina. He'll be setting passing records. Mind you, the touchdown record in Carolina, Cam Newton tied and set it himself with 5 passing touchdowns. I think Bryce will swallow that. Shout out Snubner in the chat. Antonio McClennan. Hey, pull up on me. Yeah, pull up on me. Y'all. Shout out Jeremy Wilson in the chat. Shout out my nigga Jeremy. Bunch of new names in the chat. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Do that for me. Make sure you do that for me. Hey, shout out my guy. Said the season right round the corner. We ain't missed nothing. You got damn right. Shout out. I told you, we just talked about this. We just talked about this. We ain't missed nothing. I made sure to keep that content coming during the off season. So we don't miss, so we don't have a downtime. You feel me? Yeah, I just gave y'all completion percentage. I'm about to give you another motherfucking key point to why Bryce will be the greatest Carolina Panther quarterback in history. The coaches and the analysts, all of them, coaches, analysts, ESPN specialists, whatever the fuck y'all want to call them, right? They pretty much engulfed Bryce Young with so many high regards in multiple aspects of football, whether it be his passing, whether it be his completion percentage. Most importantly, they talked and they hopped on this nigga football IQ and awareness. Now, if Bryce Young's football awareness and IQ, now I'm gonna tell y'all something. The reports I've been seeing, I really don't even have to see no more. I already know Bryce has translated to the NFL. I said that, and I mean that. But all of the high regards that he was placed upon, and advertised as, and you know, the S2 scores, and you know, all of that shit, 98 percentile. There has not been a quarterback of that particular mental capacity in Carolina. Period. Now you can please don't mention Cam Newton. We're not gonna. Cam Newton wasn't a cerebral quarterback at all. He wasn't cerebral. The cerebral part of Cam Newton game didn't show itself until maybe year 5, year 6 of his career. So you know when it comes to the cerebral matter of the quarterback position, I'm almost willing to say Bryce Young might be the smartest quarterback we've had in this organization as well. If all of the fucking things they said about him was, you know, absolutely correct. The fact that I saw a report today that Bryce Young has downloaded over 95% of the Carolina Panthers offensive playbook. 95%. I saw that today. I started to put it as a snapshot on the screenshot, on the thumbnail. 95% of the playbook, and we ain't even hit week 1 in training camp. Hey, maybe this is why Bryce is throwing voluntary training camps in Texas, because he already know the bulk of the fucking playbook. You understand? Maybe this is the reason for that. Again, yeah, that's what the reports say, Tyler. Already, nigga, 95% of this Panthers offensive scheme. They said this nigga Bryce Young is light years ahead of average quarterbacks mentally. I mean, now I don't know this because I ain't set Bryce down and talked to this nigga, you know, face to face. I don't know what his football IQ is. Yeah, I mean, I guess that'll show itself week 1. You feel me? I guess we'll see Bryce Young brilliance in week 1, if in fact he is as brilliant as they say he is. They calling this nigga a Martian, a UFO. That's what they calling it. Shit. Now, next key point to why I tell y'all Bryce Young will be the greatest quarterback in Carolina Panther history. Watch this. Watch this right here. Cause y'all think I be playing. That's what it is. Y'all think I be playing. I see what time it is. Motherfucker think I be playing. Shout out C-Dog for that cash app. Say hit the fucking link or hit the fucking like button. Shout out James Hurd for that cash app. Yes, sir. Shout out my nigga Elaine for that cash app. He say just skip over to CJ Stroud. Nah, I ain't gonna get into that. I ain't gonna get into that, Elaine. We ain't gonna do that. But like I was saying, next part and last part to why Bryce Young will be the greatest quarterback in Carolina Panther history. The Carolina Panthers and this front office will ensure that Bryce Young keeps premium protection around it. So I say that to say this. If Bryce Young does receive top-notch offensive line play, right? And I'm not even saying protection, I'm saying play. Whether it's run block, pass block, I don't give a fuck what it is. But top of the line offensive line play. This takes me back to my first point. Bryce Young will in fact break and set every fucking Carolina Panther passing record there is. I mean, once that's done, now all Bryce Young needs is time. Now now no man can answer for time. I'm gonna tell you this shit now. I can't tell you Bryce Young has 7 years in the NFL. No, I can't do that. Shit, I would have thought Cam Newton would have had at least 12. But I can't sit before you and say Bryce Young has at least 5 years in the NFL at a top level. I can't do that. But with in the same breath, I will offer you this. And Bryce Young does have the adequate time, and I'm talking 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years as a starter in Carolina. Every fucking passing record there is will be set and edged in fucking stone with the name being Bryce Young as the fucking passing leader in Carolina. Now, I beg anybody on this fucking platform, anybody in this chat to argue that point to me. I dare you. I dare any one of y'all argue that point. Link in the chat. Shout out Elaine. It's Friday. Let's get into it. Shout out Kyrie. Talk to me, Elaine. Talk to me, Kyrie.
You can hear me, on?
Yes, sir.
Look, man, you're usually on point, man, but I've never disagreed with you more, sir.
Yeah, I'm on that type of time. You bugging. The only way
let's
Bryce
talk.
even has a chance to be as good as Cam.
Yeah, go ahead, bro, because I got a lot to say. Go ahead.
He gotta go and make it to a Super Bowl and win it. That's the only way he wound up. Fuck the stats. I get the throwing, the passing percentage, and all that shit. But it's a lot of motherfuckers that had higher passing percentages that didn't make it to a Super Bowl. You feel me? That didn't lead a team to 3 NFC South championships. He was doing that on barely 60% completion rating. So yeah, Bryce gotta be on point at this point. You feel me?
All right, let's get into the numbers, man. That's what really matters. If you're saying he's going to be better based on success, I agree with you. You got the coaching staff, better weapons than Cam's ever had. But let's talk about Cam real quick. Not only does Cam has 42 NFL records or achievements, he has 18 Panthers records, right? He's averaged 33 touchdowns a year while in the NFL. We know, for one, Bryce Young is not much of a runner, right? So he's going to have to get most of that through the air. We did an exercise on one of the last streams where we really broke down how many touchdowns is normal for a quarterback per year. And we saw that only really the elite quarterbacks really get about 30 some odd touchdowns per year. Bryce Young would have to average 33 touchdowns a year to get what Cam was in 8 years. So he's going to have to be a super elite quarterback. Cam was a stat fucking machine. You get what I'm saying? Now, if he plays 10, 15 plus years, yeah, he's going to eclipse Cam, man. But Cam, not to mention the most important record of all, Cam has the most yards of any NFL player in NFL history in the first 5 years. Anybody. You get what I'm saying? So it's not impossible, but man, he got a hell of a
passing yards, Elaine.
No. Total yards.
He
Total
had the
yards.
rookie
Nobody has
pass yard
eclipsed
lead.
Nobody has eclipsed more total. Nobody has eclipsed more yardage total than Cam Newton has in the first 5 years in any position, right? So he has a hell of a climb. He would have to average 33 touchdowns a year for 8 years to even get what Cam was, because that's what Cam was averaging. And he can't get it. He's not going to get it on the ground through rushing touchdowns.
Yeah,
so by success, success. Bryce is going to have more success than Cam because he's got better weapons. He's a better passer. He's going to do the kind of things that's going to win games better than Cam can. But man, we're talking stats. Well, it's going to be hard. And granted, in the grand scheme of things, I made the argument that Cam is not really a candidate for a Hall of Fame because Cam didn't really have the longevity. What? He only played 8 years. He only had 270 touchdowns. Vinny Testaverde has more.
And that nigga only got 32,000 passing yards.
Cam Newton, y'all don't understand. Y'all get so enamored with Cam, y'all don't actually look at him in comparison to other players. Fucking Tom Brady has 600 touchdowns. Cam Newton has 200. Vinny Testaverde has 274. That's Tom Brady. That's Tom Brady's passing touchdowns. That's Cam Newton's total touchdowns.
You're making my point. No. Me, though.
But we making two comparisons. We're talking about all-time greats, and we're talking about what Bryce Young can achieve. Cam Newton would be a Hall of Famer if he had more longevity, right? But the reality is he didn't, but it's still hard to do what he did, man. 33 touchdowns a year is what Bryce would have to do statistically. But if you're talking success, Bryce got him. He's going to be more successful than any quarterback in the NFL.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact, goddammit.
Statistically, man, Cam was a monster in the statistics, man.
But Elaine, if we talking stats, Bryce, like I told you,
Yeah,
Bryce played 5, 6, 7 years.
right.
The numbers Cam got, Bryce
He,
gonna
he
triple it.
can't. He can't. He
He'll
can't. He
double it.
can't. Let's do the numbers right quick. Let's do the math. We already agreed that we expect Bryce to do about 27 touchdowns, and we already showed you. We looked at the elites. We looked at the Tom Brady's. We looked at the Phillip Rivers. All those elite guys. We said that they're normally getting about 20 some odd. Joe Burrow's only never got more than 35. So only the super elite are getting 30 some odd touchdowns a year. Bryce is not going to get it on the ground like Cam did. So how many touchdowns do you think Bryce is going to throw every year? 27? That puts him at 270 in 10 years. Cam's at 270. You get what
Is
I'm
there
saying?
ever gonna be?
Yeah,
Is there gonna be
but
even
well,
one
Elaine,
season where he eclipsed
I'm telling
45
you,
touchdowns in total?
Elaine, there may be a season Bryce throws for 40 plus
That's what I was about to
So
touchdowns.
say
so
too.
now so now you're projecting that Bryce Young is going to be one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. That should have been the title of the show because that's a
No,
bolder
I'm
statement.
talking about
That's a
look,
bolder
I'm
statement.
talking about Panther history, bro.
But
My
if
thing is,
he
What?
throwing 40, if my nigga's throwing 40 touchdowns off, if that nigga's throwing 40 touchdowns, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the league.
But why is that a
Because
stretch?
he got to average 33. He got to average 33 to be better than Cam.
Why is that a stretch to think though? Like that's not Bryce is a prolific passer in college. Like he put up numbers.
Throwing 40 touchdowns
Facts,
a
facts,
year.
facts,
Throwing
Jared.
40,
in college.
but it's not a stretch. Throwing 40 is a top 2 quarterback in the league. Joe Burrow's not doing that.
But my thing
I
is,
know we're
like,
just throwing out numbers, but let's
bro,
figure out what's realistic.
Somebody got to be the best quarterback, and at the end of the day, what has Bryce shown you to say he can't be the best quarterback?
So he's not going to be the best in Panther history. He's going to be the best in the NFL. Is what
He
you're
could
saying.
be.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Y'all be clear with me now.
He could, yeah, he could very well be the best quarterback.
Well,
in the
see,
NFL.
I'm not putting
That's a
that
different
on him
topic.
as far
That's
as
a
the
different.
NFL go, Elaine.
Yeah,
I'm
I ain't
talking
trying to throw you
Panther.
up.
Did anybody think
Yo,
Patrick
Cam's
Mahomes was
best
going to be the
year.
best quarterback in the NFL come out of Texas Tech?
He averaged 33. Cam averaged
Nah, but
33
he
touchdowns
didn't
per
do
year.
that shit in his rookie year either. You feel me?
His rookie year was even better. His rookie year inflated the numbers. He broke the rookie passing record. No rookie has threw more yards than
No,
Cam Newton in
we
NFL
talking
history.
about Patrick
He talking about
Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes.
I'm talking about Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes.
Everybody
Patrick
thought
Mahomes didn't play.
Patrick Mahomes
Patrick
was gonna
Mahomes
be
didn't play in his rookie. Patrick Mahomes didn't play in his rookie.
That's what he's saying.
That's my point.
That's
my
what he's
point.
saying. But look at Patrick Mahomes' numbers now. And there's no doubt in the world, if you doubt that Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback in the league, then people will say you crazy. But he is the best quarterback in the league. So somebody got to be the best quarterback in the league.
Could you clarify? Could you clarify though? Are you saying statistically and success wise, or are you saying the success?
I'm saying both. I mean both. I'm saying both. Elaine. I'm talking stats.
That's a lot.
I mean, if y'all can't now look, I say this. Bryce Young has to win an NFC championship. That's all he got to do. Because now one of these niggas before him won a Super Bowl.
He got to win multiple division titles.
Yeah, that's all.
A lot of shit. You feel me?
Back-to-back division titles.
Maybe the split. Maybe this split.
Bro.
Hey, bro, hold on 1 second. Maybe this split. Maybe this split when I said it. He has 42 NFL records.
And that's cool.
18 Panthers. He has 18 Panthers records.
For
so
sure.
It's going to be hard. It's a hard task for Bryce Young to ever beat him statistically. And then Bryce Young will have to let.
But even statistically, right? Like, Cam was doing a lot on the ground. So a lot of that did come from the ground. A lot of those 33 touchdowns came from the ground.
Yeah, a lot of those 18. Hey, look, Elaine.
Right.
When you talk about 18 Panther records, I'm only gonna say 2 of those are passing Panther records.
Right, because one is the NFL record. Well, the NFL record got eclipsed by Andrew Luck because Andrew Luck came in and beat his rookie passing record.
The only passer we ever had was Jake Delhomme. So I really,
we're not even naming no. We're not naming
a lot of those passing records, honestly.
No, we're not naming. Yeah. That's a fact. But I mean, a Panther passing record is low, bro, because Cam Newton wasn't that prolific of a passer. And I mean, 4,000 yards was his best season. I think that was like his rookie season. So, I mean, Bryce Young is going to get those passing records pretty easily. You get what I'm saying? But as far as like Cam, I mean, total yardage, Cam's most yards by any player in the first 5 years, man. He got a tall task, man. You get what I'm saying?
In one season, the man eclipsed 45 touchdowns in total. So, I mean, regardless of the fact that they was running or passing, like this man eclipsed these touchdowns. So, is there going to be a season that and again, like y'all said, Bryce is not known to be a runner. Is there going to be a season within his first 3 years that he's going to get 45 touchdowns? Maybe not. Realistically,
I mean, realistically, probably not. But Joey B who was expecting the Bengals to go to the Super Bowl in their second year with Joey B?
did he
Nobody,
have
like, people,
45
players do
touchdowns?
the unexpected all the time. So,
I mean,
especially
yeah,
being a
you
Carolina
right.
Panther fan, knowing that we really don't got the history of having great quarterbacks outside of Cam Newton, I don't see, like you just said, Elaine, brother, the passing records aren't that high. So I don't see it being hard for Bryce Young to come in and break those records. I personally think he's going to break Cam Newton's rookie passing record this year. Like, but that's just me. But at the end of the day,
see that why see what I'm saying. See that why I say if Bryce Young healthy, every record passing in Carolina is in jeopardy, bro.
Yeah, it's gone. It's
Bryce
gone.
Young
It's
go
gone.
if
What
you
is to
get that
say?
nigga
What is
time,
to
he gonna
say?
fuck around and set every one of them. Passing touchdowns in the season, passing yards in the season, completions. You know what I mean? All kind of shit that little nigga finna set.
Yeah,
Right?
Cam Newton. Am I? Oh, damn. Okay.
Go ahead, Elaine.
Oh, okay, y'all can hear me? Yeah. So Cam Newton does have little shit like the most passing yards the first 3 games by an NFL rookie, XYZ. But yeah, the passing records are all in jeopardy by Cam. I'll give you that. You get what I'm saying? There's no way, because Cam did it on the ground and with his legs, man. But as far as like NFL success, Bryce is gonna have more success. Cam Newton's kind of like the Damon Lillard of the NBA and
Is
the NFL.
Bryce winning Rookie of the Year? He got to start there.
is Bryce winning rookie of the year?
No.
Who gonna beat him? Bijan?
No, they don't want to answer that.
Bryce Young potential to win, potentially damn well could win Rookie of the Year. Make no fucking mistake about it. The situation Bryce is is better than any rookie situation this year. Period.
CJ get a lot of yards in garbage time though, man.
That's what I was about to say. I think Bryce's success is going to catapult him the Rookie of the Year. Not only his success, but his stats too, because he's going to have both.
Yeah.
So they're going to say, yeah, this is the Rookie of the Year, because you got to think about it. They was trying to put Brock Purdy in Rookie of the Year. He only played 8 games.
Now, if you ask me, Bryce Young already won Rookie of the Year because the media done made it already.
You got to make the playoffs.
Hey, you silly.
Already Rookie of the Year.
That's a fact.
Yeah, you right.
I can't. Hey, Elaine, I done seen this shit before.
Yeah, just a fact, bro. Yeah, he the chosen one, man. He the chosen one, man. So everything he's do, they're gonna put a little extra on the shit, and that's good. It's good publicity for us, man. I'm glad.
I'm glad we have a chosen one in Carolina. If he truly is gonna be a league, a face of the NFL shield,
they gonna love this nigga. He's soft spoken. You get what I'm saying? He's one of the good ones. He ain't gonna ruffle nobody's feathers. You get what I'm saying? They gonna put the camera in front of him a lot.
Yeah. Because he ain't gonna do no what's the name shit. He ain't gonna do no Cam shit. He ain't gonna come out there dressing crazy.
But if he lead us to a winning record and we win the NFC South and he beat a team like the Dolphins, he's gonna win Rookie of the Year. If Bryce Young wins the division,
if we wind up making the playoffs, then he ultimately probably
he's gonna win Rookie of the Year.
Nah, man, you know what, man? I think, hey, man, shout out to Howard, man. It might fuck around and be somebody like fucking AR-15 to get Rookie of the Year, man.
No,
when you
hold on, Elaine. I gotta do this in the chat. Do y'all believe Bryce Young could be the best Carolina Panther quarterback in history? I got to know what the chat feel. I got to see yes and no's. In the chat, go.
I don't know, man.
It's
tough to stand up against Cam Newton.
Cam Newton had like 2.2 passing yards attempts and 5.6 rushing yards attempts every time he did something. So what was Bryce in college? Because you say he was better in college. So what was Bryce?
What you mean? I said, what the fuck you talking about, Lonnie?
Cam Newton. What's funny? Cam Newton had 10.2 passing yards attempts, and he had 5.6 rushing yards attempts. And you said when you first got on,
are you talking about per attempt? All right, Lonnie. Listen, let me wipe Lonnie ass a little bit.
Nah, I'm just asking what was his.
Lonnie, let me ask you something. In Cam Newton's quarterback, in Cam Newton's collegiate history, did he throw 80 touchdowns? Yes or no?
Nah, he didn't.
You
Okay.
counting the junior
But I
college or
get
no?
that. I get what
Hey,
you
he
were
got
saying. I was
fucked too,
listening
though.
to
He
you
did get
when
fucked.
you first got
Oh,
on.
yeah, he didn't get fucked. He went to blend. He got look. What happened to Cam happened to
Shit.
Cam. Cam went undefeated in college at every way he played.
And he
So
got the Heisman and National.
Yeah, of
okay,
course he did.
Lonnie.
Yeah, of course he
That's
did.
not what I'm saying. I'm comparing Bryce Young's passing ability to Cam Newton's. I'm talking
Oh
quarterback,
well,
bro.
yeah.
I'm
Well,
not talking
But
yeah,
about the
yeah. He
quarterback
naturally a
running the
better
fucking
passer than
football.
Cam Newton.
I came on this live, Lonnie, and told you Bryce Young will set every passing fucking record, not rushing record, nigga.
yeah, he
Said
will.
passing.
Nah, yeah.
Every
I mean, he already.
passing stat, every
Oh
passing record.
no, man.
Yeah, I think he
He's
gonna get a
already a
5.
naturally better thrower, but one thing I just don't. I don't think he'll ever be more of a polarizing figure than Cam was. You feel
Yeah,
me?
he
Like,
not.
Well,
Like
and
he
he
that.
not gonna
can't.
fill the seats
Yeah.
like
I
Cam
He
think
did.
can't. I mean,
Cam
Cam,
always gonna
they
have a
two
ghost in
different types.
Carolina. You
I
feel
think
me?
Yeah,
they
they
two different
yeah.
type of
Cam
niggas,
always
man.
gonna have a ghost in
Yeah.
Carolina.
Cam Newton feed he fed on that type of shit. You know, running
Yeah.
around the stadium, you know,
Y'all niggas
dabbing
doing the
or
wave and
slapping
shit.
everybody hand all the way around. Cam did shit different.
Yeah,
We
Cam
don't
was
know what
yeah.
Bryce go. I'm not talking about none of that, man. Y'all getting sidetracked. I'm talking about
I was
passing
just
stats,
talking
nigga.
about all the way
But
around, like from passing
that's
yards
why
to
AR is gonna be rookie of the year, man. He's more polarizing. If Bryce threw for
Now, see,
30
I ain't
touchdowns
gonna
and
Nah,
lie.
AR
please. That
and
nigga
AR
I
might
ain't
not
gonna
and
say
finish
no
the
AR
dumb
season.
shit like that.
Nah,
Yo,
bro.
shit.
yeah,
Nah,
If
it's too many
he
first.
running the offense, if he
It's a
running the offense like they
possibility.
did in Philly,
I,
if he running the offense
It's a
like they did in
possibility
Philly,
now.
man, it's a chance. Cause
But I'm
Did
not
shit,
you
gonna
a lot
see?
of
say
this
Did
shit
you
due to
see?
I'm
Did
hurt.
you?
not saying AR is gonna be successful. I'm not gonna say he's gonna be better than Bryce. What I'm telling you is that he's gonna rack up yardage. He's gonna rack up stats. Bryce might throw for 27 touchdowns, but AR might run for
But
10
he
and
Yeah,
throw
didn't
for
do it.
20,
yeah,
But
right?
yeah,
but but
So
yeah.
but guess
and
what?
have about
I
700
can
rushing
see
yards.
that. I can see that.
And
But the man was,
being more exciting, he's gonna probably get the nod for rookie of the year. He's gonna put the team on his
bruh, the
back more than
man
Bryce
was
does.
trash. The
Well,
man was
okay,
trash at
okay.
Yeah,
Florida,
but
bruh.
I know he's trash. I know he's gonna complete
He
about
was
I
55%
haven't
of
seen
trash.
his
too many
passes, but
games
he's gonna
though.
rack up the
I
yardage.
haven't
He's
seen
gonna
too
rack
many
up
But
yardage.
games.
but 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 how can he rack up the yardage when he wasn't doing it in college though? And
And
he going to a team with a first year head coach, a first year offensive coordinator. It's a, like you going
This nigga's gonna
he
run for like 700 yards. That
oh
easy.
yeah,
that
Yo,
no,
but
he
we've
might
seen,
run
hey
for a
yo, but
thousand.
we've seen people in
He might
college
He
run
might
come
run
for a
for
out.
a
thousand.
thousand.
We've seen people
Yeah, he
with
might run
all the
for a
stats
thousand.
in college come out and get in the league and not do shit either.
No,
So you
no, but
feel
this is a
me?
legit. No, this is legit. This
Yeah,
is legit 4-4 guy. This isn't like some guy
yeah,
in
he.
I
college who
get
runs
what
Hey,
you.
That's what I'm
right?
Hey,
I
saying. This
shout
motherfucker.
out Andrew.
hey,
Andrew
but
said
we
if he
not
wasn't
giving
traveling,
AR
he'd
no
call the
goddamn
fuck in.
credit on the goddamn channel, nigga.
But
Fuck
Yeah,
AR.
but
so I'm not saying AR is gonna be successful. I don't think he's gonna be successful long term in the
Not over
NFL. I
Bryce,
don't.
he won't anyway.
No, he's not even
no.
close. But as far as a motherfucker gathering like 800, 1,000 fucking yards running, rushing for 10 touchdowns, throwing for 55%, and racking up yardage, he's gonna be electric, man. He's gonna be a
That
Hey,
great
nigga
candidate
ain't
for winning
gonna
rookie
be
of the year.
shit,
Bryce
Elaine.
Young
What
gonna
the
be
hell you
I think
electric.
talking
it's gonna
about,
be. I
Nah,
think
Elaine?
he
it's gonna
ain't.
be
Y'all wildin'.
electric. He's
But
gonna
Why,
go
why
but
he
That
in.
ain't
nigga
gonna be
ain't
but
gonna be
but
shit. He
Elaine,
might not even last the whole season. Y'all need to
He might
Elaine,
cut
get
that
hurt.
shit out. We talking Bryce Young.
He
Elaine,
might get hurt.
leadership is a part of quarterback
All that
too.
running, he might get hurt.
That running shit, it ain't gonna. We done seen
It
that
ain't gonna,
before. He got
bro.
to.
You don't have to convince me. It's not gonna win games. It's not gonna last. But niggas like that, just like when quarterbacks come out like that, they kind of take the league by storm until people figure out how to guard him. He's gonna rack up a lot of stats. We're just talking rookie of the year.
But he wasn't.
The
But he
shit he's doing
wasn't.
and the way he plays isn't gonna be conducive to winning. I agree. But as
But
far as
do
I
that
you
being,
don't.
think
that
AR gonna get?
Elaine.
He wasn't
yeah.
even doing it in
Anthony
college
Richardson
though.
has to win 10, 11, 12 games to be a goddamn rookie of the year.
Well,
He
he's not gonna
also
do
gonna
that.
have to
He's
throw
not
for
gonna do that.
3,000
And
plus
he got to
yards.
do better than CJ.
Yeah, that nigga ain't throwing for 3,000 yards this year. Hey,
Hey,
But
Elaine.
if he ran for 1,000 and threw for like
I don't
27.
give a fuck. I don't give a. If he run for 1,000, they win 6 games.
Yeah, for sure. They're winning 5, 6 games.
Nah, they might
But he
win
still,
4 games.
but if,
Sound like
but
Elaine,
they
the
might
Anthony
win
Richardson
four.
fan on the
nah,
low.
They
I
might
don't
win
think
four.
Anthony Richards is gonna be successful as far as winning games, but he's gonna get fucking stats. That's all
I
I'm
don't
saying.
think
We're
so,
talking
Elaine.
rookie of the year.
I don't think it's. See, I don't think it's gonna be like what you. I know what you're saying. You're saying if he throw for like, let's just say he throw for 3,500, 25 touchdowns, and then get another 10 and 1,000. But I don't think he's doing that, bro. He wasn't doing it in college.
He was
It's
running.
something.
Now you see what I'm saying? That's what I
It's
be
something
trying to
not.
tell these motherfuckers.
It's
That nigga
something not
running like
right
a
about the
motherfucker.
man. There's something not because at the end of the
He
day,
just don't
everybody
throw
comparing them.
touchdowns, bro. That's not his forte.
You can't compare him to Cam. You can't compare him to Cam because Cam took Auburn, took a sorry shot and drugged them to the championship. He didn't do that for us, bro.
Damn right. Cam different, bro.
Cam different. That's who they comparing them to, and they putting a bit. And Lamar Jackson, he wasn't
It's
throwing.
hard to and Bryce.
You can't do that, bro, because
If
now
it
your
was
expectations
if I was
is.
Bryce, I wouldn't even have Cam in my mind. I just do what I do.
I'm talking, but I was talking about what's the name. Nah,
The
Bryce
fuck you
different.
talking about, Lonnie?
Nah, I
If
ain't.
I'm
Nah,
Bryce, I
nah.
got Cam on the front of my mind, nigga. I'm
Yeah,
gunning for
exactly.
every record that nigga said if
Exactly.
I'm Bryce.
If
But
I'm Bryce,
The
y'all
fuck?
gonna forget
y'all
about
thought he
Cam
gonna
fucking
do
with me.
that with ease anyways, because he gonna stay in the lead longer.
But this is the thing.
Nah,
This is the thing.
and see, and that's what we can't guarantee. How long Bryce lasts. I'm not sitting here telling y'all that nigga. I said if you give Bryce longevity, nigga, he gonna set every fucking
But
passing record
So
in Carolina.
back to
Hence
what I
the
originally said.
greatest Carolina Panther
So
quarterback. That's
but
what the title said.
but back to what I originally said. If he played 8 years like him, he would have to average 33 touchdowns a
but
year to
Man,
beat his
hey,
touchdown
Elaine,
record.
listen to me. If Bryce Young plays 8 healthy years, the 32,000 Cam got, Bryce will have about 50.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
the
He got better
194
talent.
passing touchdowns Cam got, Bryce will have about 300. You hear me?
hey,
The
and then
100 and the what was it?
Yeah.
170 something interceptions. Bryce
Right.
will have
Yeah.
under 100.
So you're projecting Bryce is going to come in the league
But
and
then
throw for
Cam
35
still
plus
got
touchdowns
the
every year.
almost
Hey,
That's a
but you
bold
150
claim.
hey
So that's a
touchdowns.
bold
if
claim.
Elaine, it
Bold.
really ain't though, Elaine,
you
because if
know
you
what
Yeah,
the
I
look
big
at
mean,
good thing,
if
Elaine,
you
you act like Cam Newton threw for 3 fucking touchdowns every year. No, that nigga got 194 passing touchdowns
altogether.
in
But then
8
he got
years.
another
That's
100
Yeah.
sub
rushing
Okay. Yeah.
fucking
touchdowns.
You know
par.
what? You're right. You're
And
right.
then
You're
he
right.
got
Because I'm
another
adding
That's
his
100
what
touchdowns
that's
on.
too low. That's
but
low as
this
hold on, let me do the math.
You're right.
Since Elaine talking math, let
No,
me do the
don't
goddamn math.
don't
I
worry.
do the
Hey,
goddamn math, Elaine.
hey, you.
Yeah,
Nah,
what the fuck we talking about,
hey,
Elaine?
Yeah, you
I
just
think
did it. Ain't
Cam total touchdowns, and we're talking just passing touchdowns. 190 is like.
No, hell no. You done fucked up there, Elaine.
yeah,
Yeah, don't scorch
yeah.
me, man.
He acknowledged he
No,
fucked up.
that's an average. Listen, if we're talking touchdowns, what Bryce Young would have to average inside of 8 years to demolish Cam Newton's number would be 3 touchdowns a game.
A game.
Cam Newton, if I'm doing the numbers, I did the numbers right here. Cam was averaging 2.3 touchdowns a game, probably.
It was a little higher.
Most only the top 2 or 3 quarterbacks in the league are averaging. The top 2 quarterbacks are averaging that a game. 3 touchdowns a game is ridiculous. We're talking more than after 10 games. After 10 games, you got 30 touchdowns. Most quarterbacks are not throwing more than 30 touchdowns. Only about 4 quarterbacks are throwing more than 30 touchdowns consistently every season.
but this is
And most of the
Elaine.
games we played, we had to come back and win too.
Elaine,
So we're
this is the thing though. Elaine, this is the
But
thing.
look,
I'm listening to you, brother.
I think Bryce is set up for success better than Cam was coming into
oh
his
yeah,
rookie
hundred
year.
Of
percent,
course.
100%,
Because
And
100%.
see,
he had
I
a first year head
can't
coach.
But
truly say that neither. I can't
Why
say
you
that
say
No,
that,
now.
yes you
Unc?
can.
how he
Yes
already
you
got a
Why
can.
you
better
say that,
What are you
Unc?
offensive
talking
line,
about?
better
Yes you
receivers
can.
than Cam ever
I mean, you
had.
gotta understand, Cam Newton had Steve fucking Smith.
That's
Hey,
Yep.
a
it.
lot of y'all
He
want to
had a
That's it.
allude to Steve Smith as a Hall of Famer. You know what I mean?
but he
That's
didn't
it.
have
And what is
No,
Cam's
and
second year?
he
They got
only
him Greg Olson.
Right.
had Steve
but he
Smith
didn't
for
have
like two,
he
3
didn't
years though.
he didn't and
Cam Newton had infrastructure as well, ownership. Jerry Richardson, head coach,
He had a
head
good
coach.
ownership. He had a
And
but
good
he
this is
still
the
ownership.
wasn't
thing.
Man,
bringing the talent.
Cam Newton had top flight around him, yo.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he had top
Cam
flight everything.
but
Y'all
And
tired of
and
motherfuckers saying that.
actually, Unc,
Uh,
he had what's
they
the name though,
promoted
man?
never
Cam
had no
better
top
too.
10 wide receiver talent
They
outside of Steve
promoted
Smith.
Cam to
That's what
play
I'm about to
better
No,
say.
than
I'm
Cam.
He didn't
talking. I'm
have
talking about when Steve Smith, when Cam came in. But he had a
Nah,
That's what I'm
Cam
saying.
Newton.
you,
Cam Newton
But
also
that was
had
Cam.
D'Angelo. He had D'Angelo Williams
and
and
Yep.
Jonathan Stewart
he
to
did,
be
but he
And
exact.
he
didn't have a
had Ty
defense.
Ginn. He
But he
had
didn't
Ginn
have a
too.
defense. But
Now
he
he
didn't
didn't
have a
have Ginn in his rookie year. Now
Oh no,
Ginn
no,
came.
not
he didn't.
rookie
He had
year.
fucking
Uh,
Brandon LaFell.
But
Yeah,
you
yeah.
remember
Yeah,
our
he had
defense.
LaFell. Yeah.
Our
But that's
defense
what I'm
fell
saying. You
short
can't
that year.
call
Our defense fell
LaFell ain't
real
never go to
short.
no
I mean,
Pro
I
Bowl.
can't look now you talking about defense. I'm not talking about defense, bro.
If
But
you
but
If
put
that
we're
but that's
talking
Cam's
about
rookie squad against
we're
this
talking
new
about the
squad, I take
situations
Cam's
both of
squad all
these
day.
quarterbacks
but that's
came
part of the
into.
situation though. That's part of the
I
situation.
can't say Cam's was better than Bryce or Bryce is better than Cam.
Hey,
hey,
That,
you can't. What
He had a
about on
better
both
outside,
offensive
sides?
line off rip. He had a
What
better
about
offensive
outside
what
line.
about
you,
both sides? If you
say
put
what?
Cam, if you
hold
put
on, hey,
if Cam's squad on offense and defense play the new squad right now on offense and defense, who you think will
Who
win?
winning? Exactly.
nah,
Bryce
hey,
is
hold on,
winning.
let's just break it down. Let's just
I
break it
want
down year
Aunt
by
to
year,
answer
right?
that though.
Let's start.
I want Aunt to answer that. This is show. I want Aunt to answer.
I mean, that's hard to say. I would have to give the edge to Bryce
That's what I,
and
that's what
On
I'm.
this
offense
But
team
and
that's what
and
I'm
defense,
this
saying though.
both.
regime.
On
But that's
both.
what I'm. But that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying though.
if we taking both of these niggas rookie years,
On
let's take the team Cam had when he was a rookie. See what it is. You motherfuckers don't remember what Cam came into. That's all
I
it is.
do.
Cam,
Nah,
hey,
I do.
Cam. Okay, so the reality is Cam Newton's his rookie year was the only year he actually was set up for success. He had Jeremy Shockey, Olsen, and then he had Steve Smith,
Yeah, he
and you
was
know what I
set
mean. So
up
that was
for
the only.
future
So
success.
LaFell. He had.
Steve
No,
Smith. Let's break it down. Hold on.
Hold on, right quick. Let me just throw this in here. And he also, I remember he had the wide receiver. It was LaFell. He had David Geddes. Remember David Geddes busted out
Gaddis
at
was
the end of
alright
that
though.
Fuck
season.
get his whack
But
He
ass.
was
but not,
alright
But
though.
he got
He was
hurt.
none of
But he
those.
alright.
got hurt. But that's what
He
I'm
was
saying.
whack.
Listen.
Had
None
Kerry
of those
Coleman.
Man,
receivers.
y'all.
Hold on. None of those receivers were ever shit and never did shit when they left the Panthers, right? But we have notoriously been
Yeah,
bad about
Steve.
putting weapons around Cam Newton. He had Steve Smith for 2 years. And the second year, Steve Smith didn't even look like himself. I don't know if he was disgruntled or what. So
He was
when you really looked at it, he never really had weapons outside his 2 years. Right now is the deepest group of receivers the Panthers have ever had.
of
We
course.
generally only,
Of course.
yeah.
I
So
give you
Bryce
that.
is really getting,
But I
yeah.
asked on offense and defense who will win if you put Cam squad against this squad.
Bryce's
I
squad
just
because the
told you,
Nobody
defense
Lonnie, I
had the.
get an
answered.
edge. I give the edge to Bryce fucking Young and this regime, this defense, this
Okay,
offense.
okay, okay,
But
okay. Can't nobody else answer it though. They
no,
it.
I'm saying I said Bryce's squad, and that's what I was
Oh,
trying to
so
tell.
Bryce,
I think
squad
Bryce is
win
coming.
then the majority win. So it's
That
like damn. So was you can't just say Cam didn't have no guidance, bro. Cam was straight,
I'm not. I
no,
mean,
but
if
but
Panther
y'all,
fans saying Cam didn't have nothing, then they lying. You know what I mean?
but what?
Cam,
But
look,
I ain't
Cam
saying
was
he ain't
able to throw for 420 something yards in his first game.
in the
And that
second
don't
game,
mean you
bro.
lined up for success. Nigga, you can't do that with a whack ass team, coaching staff, play calling around
right?
you.
That's all I'm
But
saying.
what I'm
You
saying is
can't
this though.
down that
What
shit.
I'm saying is this though. Is on the other end of the ball. I remember Cam rookie season like it was yesterday. And the other side of the ball, the defense let us down. Remember because John Beeson got hurt, Thomas Davis got hurt. We had a litany of
They all
injuries.
got hurt.
They all got the whole defense was hurt. Because remember, that's when we made Matt Ryan look good. That's when Julio came out and Julio took whoever I can't remember the corner. It was a white guy. Took him to the house. You get what I'm saying? Like, bro, that defense was trash. That's why I said Bryce is coming into better success. Because think about the coaching staff. The coaching staff alone is better than the coaching staff that Ryan came in with.
I
You
don't
get what
know
I'm
if
saying?
Ron Rivera was a good coach, bro.
But let me ask you this. Ron Rivera was a good coach, but
How
did
you
he
doing,
win a
baby?
Super Bowl? Did he win a Super Bowl? Frank
Nah.
Wright won a
I
Super
mean,
Bowl
he
as
won
an
one. He
offensive
won a
coordinator.
Super Bowl as a defensive coordinator. If that's what you
No,
ask.
no, he won one as a player. He won one as a player.
No, and he won one when he was coordinating.
No, he
Well,
didn't. No,
hold
he
on. Nah,
didn't.
he won one. He
He
won one on the
hey,
'85 Bears
do
Bears.
you
That's
playing.
what I'm
think
saying.
Cam
He won one as a backup player. That's what I'm saying.
Nah,
If
he
you think
wasn't
about,
no goddamn backup boy.
yes, he
Riviera was an
was.
animal at linebacker.
the only
He
reason I say Bryce ain't better because Cam got 3 goddamn NFC championships back to back, my nigga. Like Bryce got to do some shit. He can't. You can't just give it to him. Shit, hell nah, Cam.
And there y'all go again.
You can't do that.
There you go again. See y'all get look at the title. Look at the title, Lonnie. Bryce Young will be
the best
the best quarterback in Carolina Panther history. I'm telling you, simple. It's simple.
He got to outdo some shit now.
He will. And Bryce Young played for 8, 9, 10 years healthy, nigga.
Hey, he got the goddamn
those numbers. I'm telling y'all now. When you after Bryce's career is over, his name gonna be edged in all of those categories, bro.
Shit,
and it's I'm not look. 194 touchdowns right now. Cam stands as the most passing touchdowns.
He got to do that in order to say he could pass Cam. He got to do it. You can't just.
All he got to do in 10 years.
Lonnie, listen to what the fuck I'm telling you. If Bryce Young plays, if he plays and starts for 5, 10 years healthy, he gonna smash that fucking record,
he gonna kill it. He gonna kill it. But all I'm saying is, don't just crown him yet. Though, because hold on. I'm saying I heard some people.
They go Lonnie crazy ass talking about don't just crown.
They crowning him.
Where and when did I just told y'all Bryce can put his little bit ass feet up. I got it.
I didn't say
what you mean. What you mean? Don't crown him yet?
Oh man,
shit! Who haven't crowned him? That's all.
I ain't got to crown Bryce. Everybody else has. I ain't crowning that nigga.
That's why
the fucking media done that. Your coaching staff done crowned him already. Shit, players on the Carolina Panthers team done gave him the crown already. Lonnie, I ain't got to.
Yeah, but
shit, they the ones talking about Bryce this, Bryce that.
And I guarantee you, to this day, you still got more Cam fans than Bryce fans.
Real quick, always,
Lonnie, stop that dumb shit.
I'm telling you, man.
Where in the hell did that come from?
Hey, I got the first game. You gonna see Bryce and Cam jerseys all through there.
Oh God, nigga, I ain't see no Cam jerseys last year. And what the fuck you talking about?
Hey, here's your man.
Niggas ain't wearing Cam jersey. Go ahead, talk to me.
To your point, man. The math is actually very much in his favor, right? 191 touchdowns over 8 years is 23 touchdowns a year, right? That should be easy.
Yeah, that's why I was
Elaine and them damn walkie-talkies, man.
Hey, what happened to
Elaine? Over 10 years, all he got to do is average 20 touchdowns to match that record, bro. Over 10 years,
I can't hear E though.
But see, a shout out Corey, you're a fucking genius. But this is what see, you gotta understand something. Now the NFL has an extra game, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when you talk that,
now
look,
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, you gotta think about that. You got to, because if Bryce fuck around and throw 6 touchdowns in one game, turn around and throw 4 the next, and then 2 games in a row. If he burning down motherfuckers like that little 194 fucking touchdowns, nigga.
Hey, keep it real.
Bryce throw for 30 touchdowns in his rookie year. He is in fact the greatest Carolina Panther quarterback. I ain't gotta say nothing else.
Hey, will you still keep that same energy if we only win 7 games this year?
Stop, Lonnie, stay right there. Matter of fact, don't nobody say shit else but Lonnie. Lonnie, if Bryce Young throwing touchdowns like that, my nigga, ain't no way we win only 7 fucking games. See, y'all nigga, why y'all be acting like y'all don't know what time it is? If Bryce Young throwing 6 touchdowns, I bet money we win that game. And Bryce Young throw 4 touchdowns, 400 yards, I bet money we win that fucking game. So
what if he only throw
if I'm telling you Bryce Young throwing 30 touchdowns, 4 or 5 in a fucking game, don't come at me with no 7 win shit, like.
Hey, you don't think it can happen in a rookie year?
What's that? What are you talking about?
You don't. 7 games for a rookie is good, right? It's not bad.
Hey, I got a question, man.
Talk to me. Talk to me,
Hey,
T.
I want to
Will.
be 100
so
though.
let me. I'm like on the E lane, like pass bars with the math. So even if you average 2 touchdowns per game and you playing 16 games, that's 34 touchdowns. If we look at if we look at if we if we look at if we look at the past quarterbacks this year, we had six quarterbacks out of the league that threw over 30. I mean, I'm sorry, they threw 30 touchdowns or even more that year. So I also want to add to this that, like, yo, guys, our passing records aren't like mind blowing. We have the likes like Chris Winkie, Collins, and fucking Bridgewater in like the top 12 quarterbacks in Panthers history. So
Hey,
pretty much,
let them know, T. Will.
I
Let them
mean, I
know.
mean, the shit. I mean, look, I'm being quite honest, man. Like the framework around this quarterback, man. Even if it was him or if it was another quarterback, the framework around this quarterback, he has no choice but to break some type of records. I say by year six, by year seven. So if he's slinging that motherfucking rock like we all hope he is, you know what I'm saying? I mean, he's gonna be throwing touchdowns
Hey,
left and right
but
and
we,
breaking
Yeah,
records.
hey,
we was
look,
talking
that's what
about the
he
rookie.
does, T.
I
Will.
said
That's
we
what
was
he
talking
does
about the rookie year though. And he said just
But
rookie.
see, Lonnie,
overall,
you
Lonnie.
see, you look,
Man,
all of the
it can't
fucking
be
hours
against me and then
I
not against
spent
y'all,
watching
man. That's not
film on
fair,
Bryce
bro.
Young, Lonnie. All the
Hey,
time I spent watching this little nigga. Now what the fuck he do? He throw
So you
touchdowns.
telling me
He
what
can
Bryce
do this
Young
shit.
has done in
He throw
college?
touchdowns, nigga. Now what he
w-
do?
hey,
I'm
Lonnie,
saying.
Lonnie, I got
Hey,
a
hold
question for
on.
you,
I'm
Lonnie.
talking to hold on. Hey, you too. You too. You telling me what you saw with Bryce in college, and you saw what Cam in college. You
Man,
telling
Bryce
me
was a
Bryce
throwing
was?
quarterback
You
in
Yeah,
telling
it's
me
college,
the
man.
highlights are
two
better
It's
different
two different
because
things,
he don't
things.
Lonnie.
go
It's
off
two
Yeah,
different
that's a
highlights.
systems. It's two
God
different
yeah,
damn it,
systems, Lonnie.
man.
It's two different
yeah.
systems. That's like saying that you are a 400-meter runner racing against a miler. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's different races, man. Cam was never a throwing quarterback in college. The scheme with him was RPO in Auburn. At Alabama with Bryce, it was an extended other RPO,
Okay, I
but let
got
me
you on
let me
that.
finish. Let me finish
Okay, go
with a
ahead, sir.
better with a better down your passing. 9 times out of 10, Cam was throwing the ball over 15 yards in college like that unless he needed to. A lot of times Cam was getting a bulk of his yards RPO, and it means he's running, he's taking over. That's why he won the Heisman and national title. Fast forward to
Hey,
the
sir.
NFL. The
Hey,
NFL. Let me
sir.
finish, dog. Let me finish, dog. Let me finish. The
Yep.
NFL game now. NFL game now is a version of what Bryce Young ran in college, which is a pretty much a smaller version of the RPO with throwing the ball downfield. So pretty much that's like Cam couldn't play
How long
in
is it gonna
in
take
a
you to
in
finish that?
in, in offense like this, not because Cam accuracy is not as good downfield, and we all know that.
Okay, let me give you another outlook. If you put Cam on this squad in his prime and you got Bryce in his prime, who got the better outcome, sir?
Outcome. Are we saying passing
Oh my
yards or what?
God.
No, I
Never
mean I'm asking
mind.
you a question.
Never mind, man.
No,
Never
no,
mind.
speak
Yeah,
what?
that's a real
No, no,
question
Nick.
though. That's a real question.
I'm asking you,
Because
man. Like, speak what you got to say. I mean, is it passing yards? I
Nah,
mean,
it's
you
just a
can't just
never
throw.
mind, man. I'm done with
No,
it.
yeah, yeah,
I'm just
yeah,
about
yeah.
to listen from now on. I'm about to listen.
I
Nah,
mean,
Lonnie,
no,
because
no, don't listen. I mean, I mean,
I'm,
your question was an open-ended statement. So, like, I'm just saying, I'm asking
it's
you
a
a
direct
follow-up question.
statement.
It's not a direct statement.
If
If you put Cam in this system, Bryce in the other system, who's gonna
that's
fare?
a
And I'm
direct
asking,
statement, I'm
I'm,
asking a yes or a no.
then I'm gonna
I'm
answer
asking
that for
you.
you, Lonnie.
That's a
I'm
common
asking you,
sense
I
question.
got you,
is it
Lonnie.
passing? Is it passing or
I
what?
think Bryce would be more successful in any scheme
Okay,
because
that's all I
you
wanted to hear. That's
because
all I
we
wanted to
talking
hear.
about the quarterback position, bro. The
That's all I
quarterback
wanted to hear.
position. Nigga, if you look it up, the quarterback position ain't got nothing about yards on the ground by definition, nigga.
So
Nowhere in
now,
it.
So tonight I'm about to just go back and look at Bryce as the quarterback position and nothing else.
I
And
can't believe you haven't.
I have,
Damn.
but I'm missing something. Like whatever y'all see, I don't see. That was better
You
than
miss,
Cam.
But Lonnie,
you miss
this is the
asking the
other.
right questions.
I'm
That's what you
talking about
missing.
his passing ability, Lonnie. His
Yes,
passing
passing and
ability
all.
way better than Cam's was.
Yeah, his vision is better, but I'm not gonna say
What?
that his.
No, nigga, his ability, his touch, his passing, his accuracy, ball placement, nigga, his
Hey,
ability, his fucking completion percentage, yards per game, touchdowns. It's Lonnie.
hey,
What the fuck are you talking about, bruh?
I
watch
see
this,
what
Hey,
I see something
watch this.
different in y'all. I don't
Hey,
like.
hey, hey,
I gotta go
hey,
back and
Lonnie.
watch Bryce again.
Hey,
I watched them over and over on YouTube. Like, but the
hey,
whole thing is I don't see what the difference. Like, I feel like if
Yeah.
hey,
Let's get Lonnie the fuck out of here. Lonnie,
hey,
you go watch Bryce Young right now. That's what you do now, nigga. You get your ass off this live and you go watch Bryce, then pull your motherfucking ass back up. Because if you sitting here telling me that Bryce Young passing ability wasn't better than Cam Newton's, nigga, you crazy. I don't know what
hey,
the fuck you was watching. Cam Newton was a running quarterback. That was his name. I
Yeah.
can't
that
do it. I'm not
that
gonna
was
do this shit.
that was
Hey,
Shout
listen,
out Lonnie.
listen.
Lonnie, you go watch some fucking footage right now. That's what
That
you do.
that was
Yeah.
on
Now
that was
don't
Cam
get me
Newton's
wrong.
scouting report.
Yeah.
That was on Cam Newton's scouting report that came out. He was a
Cam's
good threat.
rookie year was a
That he was
surprise
a
as
good
far
threat.
as the passing goes, but he came down to earth real quick, man. So the passing numbers
Yeah,
just weren't there for Cam. I mean, he's a
yeah.
career 59% completion percentage, man. He's never a prolific
59.
passer.
Look, Anthony
Christian
Richardson.
McCaffrey saved
That's
his
what
ass.
he is.
Yeah, and then another Anthony Richardson. Yeah, and that's why
You
that's
ain't
why
fucking testing and stretching no defenses out with 59%. It was a year the nigga finished with a 53%. I know y'all remember that.
they gonna
hey,
load the box. They're gonna
Shit,
load the
y'all gotta
box on
stop playing
AR
with me. I'm only
forcing.
talking about passing, man. These niggas want to keep bringing up Cam Newton
Nah,
rushing stats.
you're 1,000,000% correct, man. I mean, the math works out to be 23. It's less than 23 because I'm not even counting the extra games. So it's like 21, 20 touchdowns a season, man. He's going to eclipse Cam easily in those 8 years.
I mean, I look, Elaine. I ain't say this shit for nothing. I did my research as well. You know what I mean?
And that's what killed me on
Shit, and see what really the number I don't even want to talk about the touchdowns. I want to talk about Cam Newton's 32,000 passing yards. See that's that, and see motherfuckers seem to
Yeah,
gloss over that.
Bryce got it. Bryce got it. I mean, Cam
Man,
Newton
he
was
gonna eat.
2 for 4.
Listen to me, nigga.
Yeah.
He gonna eat that damn 32 like it was a fucking
Was it?
double
Hey, here's my
cheeseburger or
question
something.
though. My question to you or anybody: his rookie year was his most passing yards, wasn't it?
Yeah,
yeah,
4,000,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Bryce is gonna eat it
And
because Bryce is
then
gonna get
started to decline significantly.
and this
but
what
I think
and this what kills me about certain cats, man, is that certain cats jump up here and they go off emotion, man, instead of going back and like looking at the data and come back up with the data, man. Like that irks my nerves, man, because the data is right there. You can Google the shit and do the math, but people come up here with emotion. Cam was a pocket pass. No, the fuck he wasn't. Everybody knows. Get the fuck out of here, man. I love Cam to death, man. I love Cam to
Man,
death,
yeah, see, they
man,
force you to talk bad about a nigga you
yeah,
love to
man.
death, and I don't like that. You know
God
what I mean?
damn, yo.
That how niggas do when they bring CJ Stroud up versus Bryce. I don't when you do that, you gonna force me to point out the bad shit about Bryce, and I don't want to do that. You know what I
oh
mean?
man, you gonna take that shot like that? You just gonna take a
What you
shot?
mean?
Hey, you know you was talking about me, man.
Nah,
Nah, but
not you. The other nigga did that shit to me earlier in the chat.
oh, I ain't
You know
okay,
what I mean?
okay,
I
okay.
mean, but you know, Corey, I know you, nigga. You was Bryce day one. You know what I mean?
That's what, but
I can't.
this,
What the fuck I
but
look like? I know you was Bryce, nigga. You were talking
this
Hey,
is
good
what I
two
was
ass
trying
shit
to
to
tell you. I was trying to tell you. I was like, look, man, this little nigga here, bro. Like we need.
yeah.
Bro, I watched his rookie season. Well, his first year start. Let me just say his first year start. And I was like, bro, I wish we could get a quarterback like this. But I was like, with Matt Rule, we probably ain't gonna be bad enough to get no quarterback like this. And I'll be
Hey,
damned.
let me
We got
let
him.
me ask you a question. Can I ask you a quick question? The statement that you just made. Why did you say, "Damn, I wish we can get a quarterback like that"? Why did you say that?
Because at the time we had Teddy fucking Bridgewater.
And we didn't have a complete quarterback, correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
We
We did
never
not have
had
a
if we're gonna be hot, we've never had a complete quarterback in
thank you.
Panther history. If we're gonna
And
keep it
that's
hot.
and that's why our passing records are what they are today. I mean, everybody in the chat, go to Google and type in Carolina Panthers overall all-time passing records and look at that damn list and see who up there.
Yeah,
And
it's
you know what
pathetic.
I'm saying? It's
Shout out
pathetic,
Lonnie.
man.
Lonnie, I let your black ass back up, nigga. You just dropped off. Lonnie said you a hoe. Shout out my nigga Lonnie. Yeah, man. Yeah, you go look up some Bryce research though, nigga. You got to do your goddamn research, Lonnie, because that shit crazy. For you to think, listen, man, 80 touchdowns to 12 interceptions should be all we talk about.
What you think he get in his rookie year? If you had to put a guess on his stats right
30
now, early.
touchdowns. I'm
How
I'm
many
I'm
rushing? How
banking
many
on
rushing?
Bryce throwing 30,
How many?
nigga.
How many rushing? How many rushing?
I mean, I don't want Bryce running, but if I gotta put a number on it, about 5. I
That's what I
give him
was thinking
5
too.
rushing touchdowns
That's what I was thinking too.
because that's part of his game, Corey David. The nigga, if he see a lane, he gonna take it. You know what I mean?
Wasn't that one of his highlights on his draft board when he come out was like his red zone efficiency was really high because he can like
Oh, oh
you know
yeah.
what I'm
That's
saying?
hey, shout
Okay.
out T Wells. That's another reason I say this. Bryce Young he gonna eat that touchdown record, nigga. He gonna eat that passing record. Cause again, in the red zone, Bryce ain't running. Cam was
Yeah,
running. That's why he got most
and
of the rushing touchdown. Bryce
and
passing the fucking football. Look, 10
Yeah.
yards to the touchdown. Nigga, what? Bryce a surgeon. He a surgeon in the red zone when it come to passing, man.
And can you imagine how many offensive sets we can use when he's down there because
Oh
he's a
my
runner.
fucking God. T
Also,
Wells,
he's up there.
I don't look, I already done thought about this. Yeah, man. See, this is why I'm live. This is why the title say what the fuck it say. That's why the thumbnail is what it is. You feel me?
Right.
Because I done already looked at I ain't saying this shit for nothing. I'm saying this shit because I know it to be a fact. If Bryce is healthy for 8 years, every record Cam had as a passer is done, nigga.
Right.
Period.
Ain't no way he's throwing 30 touchdowns. Not with this receiving group, man. Only about 5 quarterbacks in the league throw more
Man,
than 30
you
touchdowns a year.
fucking crazy as hell.
If
And,
he throw, if he throws,
hey,
if
look,
we,
shout out Elaine. If it's
That's
any
2 touchdowns a
receiving
game.
core, Elaine, I done
Tom,
looked at this already. If it's any
Tom Brady hasn't
receiving
thrown more
core,
than Tom Brady didn't
any
throw 30,
receiver.
30 touchdowns to 8 years into his career, man. It's hard to throw 30 fucking touchdowns. You're an elite quarterback.
Elaine,
nah,
wait, wait, wait,
Nah,
wait,
no,
wait.
it ain't. No, it ain't.
Elaine,
No,
nah,
it
it
ain't.
ain't.
Elaine,
No, it ain't.
Elaine,
Elaine.
Look, Bryce Young
That's two
also likes
touchdowns
to
per game.
utilize his running backs out of the backfield in the
Yeah.
red zone. Nigga, Bryce gonna run up some touchdowns. Nigga might have about 12, 13 touchdowns by
If
week
it ain't,
3, week
but
4.
if it ain't hard to do, why are only the top 15 quarterbacks, 15% of quarterbacks doing it?
Well,
It's
Elaine,
hard to do.
that's another argument for another day, my friend. But what I'm saying is this: if I know what I know of Bryce to be true, that little nigga gonna run up some touchdowns. Make no mistake. At minimum 25. Minimum.
Oh,
Hey, Elaine. Hey,
that's why.
Elaine.
That's
Yeah, I'm listening. I'm listening to you.
Hey, quick question, man. I'm gonna ask you a question, man. So this day and age of the NFL game, that they're giving the fans now. All right, you know, they want to see passing touchdowns of that nature. There, I mean, I think that day and age is out of the running back getting 200 yards per game. So let me ask you this: do you feel if you have a quarterback that can at least throw 2 touchdowns per game, is he irrelevant in the NFL? Elaine.
Solid start, man. But there's more to being a good quarterback than just throwing
No, no,
two
no, no, no,
touchdowns.
no, no,
Can you hear
no.
me?
I'm not. But yeah, I hear you.
Can
But
y'all hear me?
but yeah, I can hear you. But no. What I'm saying is that even if the average quarterback throws 2 touchdowns, and per game, that's 34 touchdowns right there. I mean, just the average quarterback.
The average quarterback, brother. The average quarterback isn't throwing 2 touchdowns a game. Only 6 quarterbacks last year threw 30 or more touchdowns. That throwing 2 touchdowns a game is above average. I know we like to throw out. I know we like to throw out numbers, right? We can name players, but only 6 threw 30 touchdowns, right? That shows you're in rare company. Tom Brady didn't throw 30 touchdowns until 8 years into his career, right?
Yeah.
So you have weapons. You're an elite quarterback if you can consistently do that. So throwing out 30 for a rookie, how many rookies have thrown for 30 touchdowns ever? Probably none. If I was to guess.
That's a fact, Elaine.
Yeah,
not a week.
But then Elaine, your Tom Brady take is proving my point. When Tom Brady was a rookie and all things like that, the game was different. They relied on a running game like that. So Tom Brady won't sling the ball like people doing now.
But brother, even today, last year only 6 quarterbacks threw for 30. So even when the game is new and it's more pass friendly, throwing for 30 touchdowns is strictly for the elite players, man. Joe Burrow's never threw more than 35. And we don't have no Bryce Young. We don't got no.
Well, and I like that, Elaine. I like that. And see, now the question is, do we see Bryce Young being an elite passer? That's the question.
We're talking elite. We're not talking best Panther. We're talking elite.
Yeah, we talking elite passer.
Let me ask you this, Elaine. Let me ask you this. So do y'all feel like Justin Herbert is elite?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you?
I don't. I mean,
I don't neither.
I don't. But you know.
Yeah.
But shout out, Corey. Corey, listen, man.
He threw for 30 touchdowns his rookie year.
But
I think Bryce Young is an elite passer. I do.
Yeah.
I think after doing all of the research I've done on Bryce Young, that little nigga is an elite passer. He is in fact.
So you think he's better than Justin Herbert, right?
I mean,
coming out. I'm talking about coming out rookie year. Do you think he's better than Justin Herbert?
Facts. That's a fact. That's a fact, Corey. He is better than Justin Herbert.
I can't call it, but I'll let y'all argue that.
So if you think he's better than Justin Herbert, then he should throw for 30 touchdowns his rookie season because Justin Herbert did.
Justin Herbert is actually a top 10 quarterback in the NFL, but he's actually, the numbers say it, the stats say it. His receiving core is a little old, but he's an elite quarterback. His numbers say it. You're bringing up an anomaly because if he's that one quarterback, you probably might find one other rookie quarterback who's throwing for 30. But only 6 players in the NFL, 32 fucking teams. It's rare to throw for 30 plus touchdowns. You are amongst the elite.
Elaine. Hey, let me get him right quick. Elaine.
Go ahead, get his ass, Corey.
Let me ask you.
If you ain't talking numbers, you ain't gonna get me. But I'm listening.
No. Let me ask you this. Besides Patrick Mahomes, Justin Herbert, Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, let's just say Lamar Jackson. Who else?
Geno Smith.
No. I ain't throwing Geno yet. So you think Geno a top 10? A top 10?
He threw for 30 touchdowns. He threw for 30 touchdowns last year.
Okay, Geno Smith. Okay, after that, Bryce can come
into
that number.
You're making a very interesting argument. You're asking me whether throwing 30 touchdowns makes you elite. I'm just saying it's rare and hard to throw for 30 touchdowns because most people can't accomplish it. That's the only point that I make.
But let me ask you this. All of those passes, a lot of those passes on the AFC side, is Bryce Young going to be on the NFC side? Can't we say he's already going to be a top 10 quarterback in the NFC? Can we at least say that? Right?
The NFC is weak, and of all those quarterbacks that threw 30 touchdowns, he has the worst supporting cast.
That's what I'm saying. Okay. So
Bryce
that's what
Young
I'm saying.
Why can't Bryce
of anybody in the NFC?
Of anybody who's thrown 30 touchdowns or more last year, Bryce has the worst supporting cast. So for him to throw 30 touchdowns, he's at an uphill battle. For one, it's hard to do. You got to be an elite passer. then you have to
What's
have the weapons. Remember, guys like Tom Brady and Drew Brees didn't do it until they actually got the weapons, like legitimate top tier receivers. You have to have a breakout receiver to throw 30 plus touchdowns.
but
That's just
but
the
but this
numbers.
is but this is the thing. The NFL wasn't what it is now when Tom Brady
Even
and Drew
even
Brees
today, let's
was
not
first in the
talk
league.
about back then. Let's talk today. You have to have a breakout receiver to throw 30 touchdowns because only 6 quarterbacks did it last year. And it's about right there every year. 4 to 6 guys will throw 30 or more touchdowns every year. You're amongst the elite. So when Unc just says, hey, he's going to throw 30 touchdowns, I'm like, well, hold on. That's a lot. It don't
I
sound
don't
like a
know.
lot. It
I
don't
don't know.
sound
I
like
mean,
a lot.
I
But
don't.
most guys ain't getting that. Most starting caliber quarterbacks aren't getting 30 touchdowns.
I mean,
It's
So
top
you don't
12.
see that, Elaine. So you
I mean,
don't see
I
that.
think Bryce will though, Elaine.
That's what I was about to say. I think Bryce is gonna lift these receivers up, man. I honestly believe it. I think
Facts.
he's gonna make them better. I think DJ Chalk gonna have a career year. I think Adam Thielen's gonna have a career, a career year because he's gonna be the number one now. You got Hayden
I
Hurst.
disagree with
That
the
nigga ain't
statement.
gonna be number one.
Hey, let me know if y'all disagree with the statement. Of the 30 guys who threw 30 touchdowns or more last year, Bryce Young has the worst receiving core.
I don't think this receiving core is that bad. You know what I mean?
Of
But
the guys who threw 30 touchdowns, he has the worst.
and why you say that?
I mean, what are we talking about? We talking Kansas City, right?
I mean,
I
but
mean,
who the fuck is on Cam? Hold on now. No. Pat Mahomes make the wide receivers on Kansas City because outside of Travis Kelce,
You're literally about to take. That's what I was about to say. Outside of, he's the exception. Kansas City's the
yeah. I mean,
exception.
outside of Kelce, Pat
Because Patrick
Mahomes
Mahomes
makes all these wide
right.
receivers.
Well, shit. Kelsey is better than anything we got on the field. Kelsey is the. If you took all our receiver and Kelsey is the best receiver, right? So even in that extreme case, they still got the better receiver. You take Joe Burrow.
Hell nah. I'm not gonna get Kansas City the edge just because they got Pat Mahomes, nigga. You know what I mean? Pat Mahomes, like Corey just said, elevates those wide receivers.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what we saying Bryce is gonna do to these guys. That's what we saying. Elaine, we are saying he is
Yeah,
an
shout
anomaly.
out Elaine for trying to slip one on me.
Listen. You can't a motherfucking your boy in Kansas City didn't elevate none of those receivers. The most of those, his number one receiver had 700 yards last year. He still won the Super Bowl. But if motherfucking Patrick Mahomes can't elevate a receiver to stardom, neither can Bryce Young. Let's keep it a stack. Receivers are who
What?
they are.
Hold on. What the fuck did Elaine just say?
Let's just talk the numbers, Unc. I'm gonna take it slow. Kansas City's receivers were terrible last year. They won the Super Bowl despite their number one receiver only having 700 yards.
But
Okay, Elaine, why the fuck did you bring them up? Why you bring up Kansas City wide receivers saying they had a better wide receiver core than Carolina? If you just stated that never one of them motherfuckers had over 700 yards, why would you bring up the fact that they better than the Panthers wide receiving core this year with Bryce Young? You don't see one of these wide receivers on the Panther team having 1,000 yards. I mean, just one of them, Elaine. Which one would you say? Gonna get 1,000. If we talking DJ, I'm not even putting Adam Thielen in the mix. I don't expect Adam Thielen to compile 1,000 yards, but a DJ Chalk, a Terrence Marshall Jr., a Jonathan Mingo, for instance, a Hayden Hurst could potentially give you a grand on the field on the passing yards this year. I mean receiving yards. Elaine.
I mean, our receiving core is better than the Lions.
Nah, that's why Elaine just made my point because
no, the fuck it ain't better than the Lions.
If the Kansas City Chiefs don't got Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce ain't shit, the Chiefs ain't shit. That's where I'm at. And I feel like Bryce Young will indeed elevate these wide receivers, at least one of them, to be 1,000-yard receiver. You know what I mean? I can't believe y'all don't see now one of these niggas going for 1,000 out.
Hey, I guess
I'm
our
on it for
disagreement. Our major disagreement is you think the quarterback makes the receiver, and Patrick Mahomes proves that the quarterback can't make the receiver.
Huh?
Elaine, that's not a fact. That's
It
not.
is.
When you say
That's not,
to me
Elaine.
Patrick Mahomes can't make a receiver, you are absolutely fucking wrong, and you know that. You know that, Elaine.
We all know. We all know. If
Nobody
you
got
take,
separation.
we all know. If you take
So how
Patrick
they win the
Mahomes,
Super Bowl, Elaine? What won the Super Bowl for?
Patrick Mahomes is just literally that fucking good. He really carried this shit on his back.
So
He spread this shit around.
Pat throwing the ball to himself then. Is that what you're telling me? He throwing the ball to himself, doing all that trick shit to himself.
man, you can take Patrick Mahomes and put him on the Chicago Bears. They'll be a motherfucker contender.
Easy. They might fucking win a Super Bowl.
I don't know about that one, y'all. I don't know, bro.
If we're saying if we're saying Patrick Mahomes is that motherfucking dog, and you put him on any motherfucking team, it's gonna make them relevant.
Nah, I can't say that because Patrick
Andrew,
Mahomes
what's
came into
up,
a
baby?
good situation, man.
What's happening, Unc?
Yes, sir.
Hey, listen, I want to. It's kind of loud where I'm at, but I just wanted to talk what Elaine was saying. He was saying how difficult it is for a rookie to throw 30 touchdowns a year. Let me tell you something. I know you guys don't like me bringing his name up, but Baker Mayfield played 13 games his rookie season and threw 27 touchdowns. Okay? 30 touchdowns. Bryce Young's going to obliterate that. Okay? Justin Herbert holds the record right now. He broke, when Baker set that rookie record, he broke Peyton Manning's record that stood for 18 years. Okay? And then Baker came in and then 2 years later, Justin Herbert did it. And I'm telling you, Bryce Young is going to beat Justin Herbert's. Bryce is going to throw for 36 touchdowns. Mark my word. Don't forget, there's 17 games now. So he's going to get more than 2 touchdowns a game in the air. I guarantee it.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So it sounds like a lot. It sounds like a lot of touchdowns, but when you get quarterbacks the caliber of Bryce Young or Tom Brady or guys like Justin Herbert, these guys will go out and put up 4 touchdowns a game back-to-back weekends. And then now all they gotta do is
talk that shit, Andrew.
Yeah, I've seen it, man. I'm telling you, that's what I saw about Baker Mayfield, man. He only played 13 his rookie season and had 27 touchdowns. And who was he throwing to? The best receiver he had was Rashard Higgins. That was it. His rookie year, he had Jarvis Landry and Rashard Higgins. Okay, and so what I'm saying is, Bryce Young is gonna. Yeah, Bryce Young's gonna go nuts.
And see, I think Elaine. And see, Andrew, I made this live simple. Title simple. Thumbnail simple. Bryce Young will be the best quarterback in Carolina Panther history, and I'm talking about passing stats.
Well, that's because. That's because you're old school. I'm sorry for interrupting, but that's why you're old school. You're the more you like the prototypical quarterback that stands in the pocket and slings the ball. He's not going to rush. He's not going to run like Lamar Jackson. He's not going to run like Cam Newton. But he doesn't need to because he's going to make passes that they could not make.
Fact.
All right. Yeah.
Fact.
He's going to be making passes that those guys on their best day can't make. All right. So it's apples and oranges. They're two different types of quarterbacks. Cam was his own. Cam was a trendsetter. Okay, but Bryce Young he's going to bring it back to what it was. You get your pocket passer, the guy who's going to just go nuts throwing the ball. And that's what Bryce Young's going to do. So let me tell you something. 30 touchdowns is a piece of cake for him.
That's what I think.
All he has to do is average 2 a game, and he'll have 34.
My point exactly. That's what I said earlier.
Yeah. So
Can you hear me?
You know, Elaine's right. There aren't a lot of quarterbacks that have thrown for 30 touchdowns, but there's not a lot of quarterbacks that have come into the league with the resume that Bryce Young has. Okay, and he's one of these. It looks to me like he's one of these guys that can just put the ball just about anywhere he wants. Okay, so that's going to make a lot of touchdowns that went incomplete in years past by other quarterbacks. Those are going to be touchdowns now. So I just wanted to chime in on that because this guy's going to really be something special if he can stay healthy.
A lot of good points, Andrew.
Thank you. But I agree with you, Elaine. Getting that many touchdowns for a rookie, but when you think about it, it's really not that hard because, you know, I keep talking about what Baker did, and you think if Bryce can come out, he's going to shred that 31 touchdowns in his first year. He'll set the new rookie record for touchdowns this year. I have no doubt about that. Because I think Justin Herbert has it at 31. He broke Baker's record. And I think Bryce Young's going to throw at least 36 touchdowns. Y'all going to be in for a real treat when you see him down there around the 10-yard line.
Yeah. I was thinking the same thing, Andrew, because he's gonna be able to put that ball right where it need to be in the corner of the end zone.
Well, that listen to me. That's what attracted him. No, these guys, knowing Frank Reich, Josh McCown, they didn't want to draft a 5'10" quarterback. But it's like Josh McCown said, you don't think about that when you watch him throw the ball. He don't look 5'10" when he throws the ball because he gets it out there and he lays it right in there. So, yeah, he's something special, guys.
Yeah, and that's exactly why Josh McCown said when you watch Bryce, you don't feel like his size bothers his gameplay. You know what I mean?
So you guys do understand. You guys are telling me that Bryce Young would be the greatest rookie quarterback of all time. Because this
No, I didn't say that.
The best. No, 36 touchdowns.
No, I said he'll is a better than a good chance he'll set the rookie record for touchdowns thrown in his first year. That I think he'll do that. I think he'll do that without a problem. I think C.J. Stroud will throw for. I think C.J. Stroud will throw
be the greatest rookie quarterback of all time.
Yeah, we don't know how good he's going to be. We don't know how good he's.
Andrew.
Hey, no, but Andrew, with all respect, sir, when you say 36 touchdowns, you have quantified how good he's going to be. That's insane.
I believe he is going to throw more than 2 touchdowns a game on average, and that's 34 right there. Okay, so it's not a stretch to think that someone with his talent can come in and throw 35 or 36 touchdowns in his rookie season.
I think what you guys are doing, Andrew. I think you guys don't understand what you're doing, Rand. Like, you guys are doing the only 2 touchdowns. That's a lot. Only 2 touchdowns a game ends up being the best rookie quarterback season of all time.
It really doesn't, Elaine.
How good huh?
No, see, when Andrew says he believes Bryce can average 2 touchdowns a game, which would end up 34 touchdowns. That's not Andrew saying he believes Bryce going to be the greatest rookie quarterback of all time. He telling you he believes Bryce going to set the touchdown record for a rookie.
Yeah.
When Cam did it, he wasn't the best fucking rookie of all time because a nigga came right behind him and broke his record.
Well, he was for a year. He had every rookie record for like a year.
Yeah, but that shit, and Elaine, a year don't mean shit. Somebody else on the record now.
But you understand, 36 touchdowns puts Bryce Young amongst the top 2% of quarterbacks in the league, right? Like he
Elaine, what are you not understanding?
Set the league on fire. He's unstoppable.
What are you not understanding today? Bryce Young can throw. He can throw 2 touchdowns a game easy. That's what he do. He do that. That's what he does, Elaine. He throw touchdowns. Hell, Bryce might fuck around and average 3 touchdowns a game.
Yo.
Go ahead, Elaine.
We are saying
how many touchdowns? best quarterback in the league because he's going to have more touchdowns than 90% of the quarterbacks in the league.
That's not putting him at the. That's not saying he's the best quarterback in the league. See, Elaine, you saying all that. You saying he's the best quarterback.
You can't throw 35 touchdowns without being an elite quarterback.
So okay, Elaine. I'm telling you now, Bryce Young isn't a young elite quarterback. Why are you not understanding?
As a rookie, what classifies you as the best at quarterback ever? Because I think that's an opinion stat, in my opinion. But
no. You're statistically better than anyone who's ever come before you.
Oh yeah, Elaine, Bryce Young will in fact. I think Bryce Young does in fact have a high probability of achieving that. Being the best rookie quarterback the league has seen. I'm talking stats.
So you're getting bolder and bolder as this thing goes on, man, because you started with he's going to be the best Panther quarterback. Now you're giving me NFL records. You guys keep saying
Elaine, you the one. You bringing up the NFL records, nigga. I'm just trying to appease your black ass. I'm telling you now,
man. You saying
you the one asking the questions, bro. Don't get mad at them.
No, y'all saying only 2 like it's nothing. That's the best quarterback rookie season of all fucking time. He's the greatest.
Elaine, just say you don't think Bryce Young can average 2 touchdowns.
No, Elaine, you're getting it confused. Elaine, listen, you're getting it confused. We're not saying he's the best rookie quarterback of all time. What I'm saying is he'll set the rookie touchdown record. Okay, and let me tell you what I mean by that. The reason I brought up Baker Mayfield, the reason you can't say that about him, even though that was a record-setting year, he had 17 interceptions to go along with his 27 touchdowns. Okay, so you can't put him in that category. But if you get Bryce Young out there and can he throw 34 to 36 touchdowns? Hell yes, he can.
Yeah, because Elaine, I believe Bryce Young can average 2 touchdowns easily. That ain't shit for Bryce. As a rookie, listen to me. I mean it. I'm standing on this shit, Elaine. For what I know Bryce Young to be, that nigga can average 2 touchdowns a game like it ain't shit. You know what I mean? He can average that easy. I think Elaine, just say it. You don't think Bryce Young can average 2 touchdowns. Just say it. Shout out Elaine. He done went deaf on us. Elaine done dropped off.
Yo, I'm here, bro. I'm here, brother.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and make the statement. I don't think you can, because y'all getting bolder and bolder, man. Y'all drinking that Kool-Aid, man. I mean, by next week, you're going to be saying 40 touchdowns, man.
Nah, that's too much. Look, I told you, Elaine, when I told you 25 to 30, you said that was too much. You said you didn't think Bryce could finish the season with 25 touchdowns.
When did I say that? I said anything above 30 and above is kind of sketchy, but 20, he only has to do 23 to beat Cam. And I said that's possible.
Oh shit! Oh! The ceiling is 23 with Cam Newton. That's your ceiling.
23, 25 passing touchdowns.
Bryce had 23 touchdowns by week 10. By week fucking 10, week 11.
These offenses that have quarterbacks that throw 30 plus, these are the offenses that let their quarterback loose, man. They really let that quarterback sling it. They're not going to be letting Bryce Young sling it like that. They're going to be protecting him, man.
Elaine, Bryce had 23 touchdowns by week 11. Week 12.
You know what, man? Luckily, I know we're going to make the playoffs, so these statistics don't matter. And I think everybody's going to be happy at the end. But this 35 touchdown shit, this ain't going to happen. Bryce is going to have about 24.
I'm watching these numbers. You bet your sweet ass I'm watching these
24,
numbers.
26 touchdowns. We're going to run the ball real good. We're going to have a winning season. That's really all that matters. But these numbers, we might be drinking that Kool-Aid a little too much, man. We might be on the hype train.
I don't know, Elaine. I don't know how you honestly.
Elaine. Let me ask you something, Elaine.
Get his ass. I'm finna twist a green.
Elaine, if we're down on the 10-yard line Do you think that Frank Reich is going to let Miles Sanders or Chuba Hubbard try to run it in, or do you think we're going to throw the ball?
Well, if you ask the people that's on the hype train, they'll say Kansas City's going to run it in. But if you're asking me,
what I'm saying to you is, what are your chances of scoring a touchdown down there around the 10 to 12 yard line when you've got Bryce Young who can throw the ball, or run it with Chuba Hubbard or Miles Sanders? You're going to throw the ball. Just be honest. Okay, what was the answer to that question last year when we had Sam Darnold? We're going to try to run the fucking ball. So his numbers are going to go up automatically right there. You know, he's going to be throwing the ball in situations that we would not have thrown it last year.
That's a fucking fact right there. Talk that shit, Andrew.
Andrew, I don't like. I'm going to say this, but I don't like saying stuff like this without actually having the numbers. But I would guess if I went and looked up the numbers, it would say that even amongst the elite quarterbacks, most teams run in the red zone and not throw.
That's not a fact. That's not a fact.
Yeah.
That's not a fact.
But it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter.
Hey, I prompt you, Elaine, to go look at Aaron Rodgers' stats in the red zone.
Go look at
Tom Brady's stats in the red zone. Go look at the elite quarterback stats in the red zone, and you tell me then, do they pass or run the fucking football?
Yeah, I'm gonna go look at this. We're gonna table this tomorrow because I don't like having conversation or making opinions about things I don't have facts about. But just by virtue of just looking at the NFL, most teams, when they get inside the 10, they're going to probably run that ball because in the red zone, you can't get vertical. You get horizontal, so it cuts down the passing game. Most teams are running in the passing game. You get on the third, you're down on the 2-yard line, 3-yard line. Bryce Young ain't going to be jumping back and passing. Come on, man. That's not what we're going to go to most of the time.
Well, we said 12 to 10, 15 yards the end zone.
Hey.
We didn't say 2 or 3 yards out.
A little bit. Yeah, that opens it up a little bit.
Hey,
look,
but Bryce Young in college, most of his touchdowns came in the red zone, didn't it?
Facts.
They cut it out, man.
That's interesting. Okay.
Stat guy.
Oh, I told y'all at the beginning of this live, Bryce is a fucking surgeon in the red zone. He passes the fucking football. The niggas, hey, look, man. Elaine, that nigga gonna have 23 touchdowns by week 11. Week 11,
y'all was talking about the Panthers. I was feeling you with the Panther records, man, but y'all getting bolder and bolder, man.
No, you the one took it there. I tried to keep it on the Panthers. You start talking about the greatest rookie of all time and NFL records. You started that shit, Elaine.
Your homie. Yeah, I might. I was talking about Cam's NFL records, but you know, your homie started talking about 2 touchdowns, how it ain't nothing. Then we got into the NFL records and shit about how hard it is to throw for 30 touchdowns. But yeah, I mean, y'all getting bolder and bolder though.
Elaine, I don't think it's bold. I think it's confidence. I think what Panther fans are getting now is more and more confident as the days wane. See, that's all it is. It's not bold, it's confidence. That's what it is.
On two episodes ago, man, some dude did say he thought Bryce was gonna throw for 40 touchdowns, right? So we might be drinking the Kool-Aid a little bit. You get what I'm saying? He's gonna have a good rookie
first
season,
off,
man.
I don't drink Kool-Aid. I don't drink Kool-Aid at all. I ain't drank a goddamn cup of Kool-Aid in damn near 20 years. So to be honest with you, I don't drink Kool-Aid, Elaine. So when it comes to Bryce, I'm only looking at his football acumen, rather, Elaine. That's all.
Yes, sir.
I'm only looking at shout out Broski for that super chat. They're gonna love. Shout out Broski. Y'all jump in that goddamn super chat. Don't let Broski be the only one. Broski say Andy Dalton just called and said, hell no. Bryce isn't throwing 30 touchdowns this season. Let's talk about how many times Bryce was sacked in college. Okay, then. Shout out Broski there.
My definition of a good season for Bryce is just different for you guys. I think he's going to complete 65% of his passes, maybe more, right? He's going to have good efficiency. His good touchdown interception ratio, maybe 25 touchdowns, 7, 8 interceptions. I mean, that's an amazing season for me, man. That's a hell of a rookie season. But when you start padding the numbers and shit like that, I don't think he could do nothing like that. Not with this receiving core.
You must want to win games by field goals. Every game by field goal, we're talking about 25.
You know, and I'm tired of niggas. I'm tired of motherfuckers alluding to this wide receiving core like it's old she ass shit.
Yo.
Like it's some old,
and that's why I
it's some
jumped
old
on.
bird shit on the window
mindset,
type
man.
shit.
That's why I jumped on. The comment about the KC receiving core compared to ours, man. Okay, if they so sorry, how that man throw 5,200 versus what we got? You telling me Bryce can't throw for 35 touchdowns? Come on, man.
Facts.
If he's gonna patch him Mahomes level, then yeah. So then he's one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. Then I'll give you that.
At the end of the day, I think this is about to be one of the highest completions. I mean, well, I didn't mean to say completion. Highest touchdown totals from a passing standpoint in the NFL history. Not just Bryce Young. A lot of these boys about to sling this rock this year. They thought it was going to happen last year, and it didn't. They was a year late on it. This year is when it's going to happen. He ain't about to be the only one. A lot of these boys about to throw it for a lot of touchdowns.
That's a fact, man. Elaine, we're just trying to open you up a little bit.
I
The
think
NFL trying to make money, man.
Hey,
The NFL trying to make money, and them passing touchdowns, how they going to do it?
Shout out Broski Bear.
Y'all realize it.
Broski Bear still in the super chat flexing. He say, "Oh, please let Elaine." He said, "Oh, please tell Elaine he's the best caller." Shout out Elaine. Broski say you talking that shit, Elaine.
Respect, sir. I appreciate that.
No, fuck all that, Broski.
Hey, Unc ain't been fucking with me since I told him that it's gonna be the fans' fault when the Panthers lead Charlotte.
Shout out, but nah, Elaine, I rock with you hard, nigga. You know that
I know,
shit.
bro. I love you, bro.
Yeah, man, say straight back at you, boy. You know I love you. Nah, Elaine, like I told you, Elaine tried to pull one on us. Now that's you, Elaine. I ain't got nothing to do with the motherfuckers losing games and running the ownership. I ain't got nothing to do with this. Elaine wild as hell for that. And I tell you, Elaine, I'm glad I got you because you seem to be the only nigga going against the grain today. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't see nobody else in the chat with you, except for Broski say you the best caller. You hear me? But Broski and Elaine, both y'all niggas is wrong. Both y'all wrong. 30 touchdowns I think is well in reach for Bryce Young as a rookie. Easy work. That's easy work for Bryce.
I think at least 15 quarterbacks gonna have 30, bro.
Hey, the DBs ain't gonna lay down and let this motherfucker throw 30 touchdowns. All I'm saying is that you guys can throw out numbers, but you guys aren't understanding what it means.
Watch what I tell you. Bryce Young gonna light the middle of that field up. It's gonna look like the 4th of July.
My thing is this. We can argue about how good the receiving core is. We don't have a receiver that just can take over the game. We don't have a top 5 receiver in the NFL. They can be better than I'm saying, but they're not top 5. Now,
there we go again. There it is again.
How many times we gotta tell y'all it's not gonna be that type of game with the Carolina Panthers?
Let me get this off. When you throw out a number like 35, you guys are just throwing out numbers. You're not understanding the context of what you're saying these numbers mean. 35 fucking touchdowns. You can't throw out numbers like 35 and 50 and say it don't mean nothing. It's just touchdowns. No, you're telling me, you're quantifying how good Bryce Young is going to be. And at 35 plus touchdowns, 30 plus touchdowns, you're telling me he's a top 3 quarterback. No, I don't believe he can do that.
That's not what we're saying, Elaine.
You can't throw 35 touchdowns and not be elite. These DBs aren't going to lay down for this nigga.
Well, hold on, Elaine. Let me see. Shout out my nigga Elaine. He came to debate. When you keep alluding to the fact that you can't throw 30 plus touchdowns and not be elite, let me address that. When I say to you, Elaine, I believe Bryce Young a 30 touchdowns, easy work. That is in fact me implying, Elaine, that Bryce Young is in fact an elite passer. Make
Right.
no mistake about it. So when you keep alluding to y'all saying Bryce is an elite passer, yeah, that's exactly what the fuck I'm saying. So don't keep talking like that's what we allude to.
Nah.
I want to
You
put it
been,
right in your goddamn face, nigga.
nah,
That's
you
exactly
going
what
deeper.
I'm saying.
Nah,
Elaine,
you deeper than
Elaine,
that.
it,
You deeper.
it,
You
it,
deeper in that pussy than that.
Elaine,
You said 30. He's the
it,
best.
it,
You
it is
deeper.
up.
He's the best.
Elaine, it's up to Bryce Young whether he wants to be an elite passer or not. That's why he's out here doing these things that he's doing now, while everybody else is out on vacation and stuff. He out, perfecting his craft.
Shout out Howard. What's up, Howard?
What's up, my brother?
Yes,
Yeah,
How
Howard,
y'all
sir.
man.
fellas doing? How y'all doing, man?
We,
What's
Good,
we,
up,
we
Howard.
got a good conversation going on
I
right there,
see you.
Howard.
I see you. I see you.
All
I
right,
see you, man.
y'all be
I like it.
y'all go ahead and get Howard, man. Y'all done beating up on me, man. Go ahead, Howard.
How you doing,
Hell
man?
no, we still on
I'm
your
good.
ass,
The
Elaine.
only dude who has controversial opinions besides me, man. Go ahead,
Well,
Howard. What you
they
think?
they don't be realistic about shit. Shit got to slap them in their face for them to understand, man.
Yeah,
Who
man.
is this they y'all keep
You know
talking
what I
Yeah,
mean?
about?
They
let's
don't be
be a rookie,
realistic
man.
about shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
He ain't nothing but a rookie. He ain't never been on the field before.
let
We don't know
yo,
shit, man.
y'all
Y'all sitting
hyping
there,
him
y'all
up so much.
dreaming, man.
Yo,
Y'all
y'all
living
hyping
in
him
la
up
la
so
land,
much,
man.
bro. Let the dude be a rookie. Let him go through his mistakes. He's gonna go through some lumps. He's
He
gonna have a
gonna make
bad
some
game or two.
mistakes. He not
Like,
coming in this motherfucker winning no damn Super Bowl and
Yeah,
shit like that.
yeah,
Get that
yeah,
out y'all damn
yeah,
head, man.
yeah. I see what's
He ain't
happening
winning
here.
no Super Bowl.
I
He ain't
see what's
winning no
happening
Super
here.
Bowl.
Yeah,
he can have
yeah.
an
I said,
Goddamn.
excellent
hey, yeah,
he can have
I
an
see
excellent rookie
what's
season
happening.
with 150 touchdowns, huh? You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Come on, man.
I see exactly what's happening here. Howard and Elaine is in fact Anthony Richardson fans, and y'all
Yeah,
coming and see
Right.
Come
what it
on, man.
is.
you
See,
might
Come
be
on.
right about that.
that
You might be
same
right
shit,
about
that
that.
shit y'all talking about Bryce go back over there to Anthony Richardson.
But you know what? You got you got to remember
He
now.
won't throw 20 touchdowns this year.
You a Shroud fan now. You got to remember that.
Oh, I don't have to remember that. I mean, I know that.
Okay.
I
Well,
know
what's wrong
that,
with us?
Howard. I mean, what
What's
the
wrong
fuck?
with us?
What was that about? What the fuck
I mean,
was that about, Howard?
what's wrong with us being Anthony Richardson fans?
Well, see, because y'all keep alluding to Bryce not being this, not being that. But in the same breath, you don't hear me saying Bryce not gonna be this and that because of CJ Stroud. Not one time.
Nah, man.
I
Hey,
don't even
You,
I don't
hey,
even compare the two anymore.
oh, can I
but
address that?
you used to. You stopped.
Hey, Howard, hold on. Give me a second, Howard. Y'all not
Yeah,
giving this nigga a buffer to be a rookie, man. He can have
at
a
all.
good rookie season without throwing 36 damn touchdowns, man. He having the greatest rookie season of all times for a quarterback doesn't need to be the bar for him having a successful season. He can
Right.
throw for 25 touchdowns and 9 interceptions and have a good efficiency. That's most likely what's gonna happen. He's gonna be a
Yeah.
rookie. He's gonna
Now
have
that's
mistakes, man.
what's
Y'all
gonna
set the
To
happen
bar
in
me,
so
your
high.
world, Elaine. That's in
and to
your
me,
world.
in my
Y'all, man,
world, all he needs to
this
do is
Yeah,
means
take care of the.
that's in
If
you and
he,
Howard's
if,
world. In
okay,
my
in my
world,
world,
Bryce throwing for 30 plus as a
in my
rookie.
world, if he takes care of the football, I'm happy. If he don't do a bunch of turning the ball
Well.
over,
Let me say
I'm
this
happy, man.
to that point, Howard.
But yeah,
To your point right there, you said if he take care of the ball, you happy. I'm gonna
I'm
say
happy.
this: Bryce Young ain't gonna throw. He ain't gonna throw interceptions like that, Howard. That's not what he
Well,
does. That's not
if
his
he throw
game.
the ball as much as y'all want him to throw, he will throw a bunch of interceptions as a rookie. I'm
I
No,
telling
he
you that.
almost
won't. No, he
guarantee you
won't.
he won't.
I
Telling you
give
that
him
right
10
now
interceptions
because
top. I give him 10
Carolina,
interceptions max.
we don't know how
Max.
good we
I'll
are
give
right
him
now.
less than
We don't
that.
know how
I'll give
good
him
we
at
are.
least 7 max. At
I'm
See,
gonna
least
give him double
7.
digits. I'm giving him double
I'm gonna say
digits.
this. I'm gonna give
we're
him a
gonna run the ball
ratio.
more than y'all think,
He
but
gonna
okay.
have at least 2.5, 3 to every one interception.
facts. Nah, I think it's better than that. I think it's gonna be like every 8 to 9 touchdowns, 1 interception. Meaning Bryce
Nah,
Young will have 16, 17 touchdowns, 2 or 3 interceptions. You feel me?
God damn. Yeah, you
and,
said
and,
The
one of
fuck
the
you
greatest.
mean?
and,
Nah,
No,
that's what he does.
and
you
check this
said
out.
one
That's
of the
what
greatest.
he did. That's
The
what he
nigga,
did in
hey, listen
college.
here. Bryce Young
That's
had
what he did in
46
college.
fucking touchdowns,
In
5
college.
interceptions.
In
5.
college. In college. And what year was it?
I don't give a fuck. The next year after
Yeah,
that,
but that's
32
college. That's college.
interceptions.
You know, I get
Oh,
so
No,
sick
that's
and
still
thirty-two.
a
tired.
big
No, I
difference,
get sick
man.
and tired
It's
of
a big
that because
difference.
people use that in college crap whenever
Yeah,
somebody's
but when
talking
they
to
want to
them.
talk about that
Right,
monkey ass
right.
nigga Anthony Richardson,
But
when
they
it
but
don't
keep
when
fit
it
their
they
comes
keep
down,
narrative.
but
reaching
when it
back
But
comes
for
when we
down
Cali.
to
talk,
it,
but
then
when
they
we
want
talk
to twist
about it,
around and say, "Oh,
when we talk about
what
it,
he playing
y'all try to,
NFL players? Wasn't
hey,
the people in his division NFL
but
players?" So
Good
you
night.
can't
but
sit here and switch back and
y'all
forth.
say he ain't no,
I
y'all
seen
say
this
he ain't
before.
no good. Y'all say Anthony Richardson ain't no good because of college, right? That's what y'all say, right? Is that
No,
what y'all say?
No, because
Well,
of
what
That's
college,
is it?
his
exactly
passing
what I
game wasn't
said.
all that.
Okay, all right,
He
then
didn't
come
show us
on.
nothing in college in passing wise, man. That's what we saying.
Well, he only played 1 year. He was on a crappy ass team. He was
what
on a
the?
crappy. He
Hey,
was on a
Howard, can I say this about Anthony Richardson? What a player
crappy
does
ass
in college.
team in Florida. Florida wasn't shit. They didn't have everything around them. Alabama is always a winning team. If you get on Alabama, you're gonna succeed most of the time.
My
That's just
thing
what
is
it
this.
is, man.
My thing is this. If you don't think that Nick Saban did not coach up Bryce Young, then you sadly mistaken. Bryce Young is a poised quarterback already coming out of college because of the pieces that he's been placed around, the coaches, and then he's already got the mental standpoint and blowing all these other quarterbacks, especially in the NFC South.
Let me ask you something, man. Let me ask you something real. When are you going to get tired of every year assuming how good Carolina going to be for the last 5, 6 years? You ain't
Dude,
tired of that?
this is a
And every year the
whole
That's what
team
we
proves
supposed
this
you
to do.
this
wrong.
this is a whole different regime, my guy.
That's what we
Okay,
supposed to do, though.
I
That's our
hear you.
team, right?
I hear you.
This this
When
Hey,
Matt
if
Rule
hey,
was
hey,
there,
hold
y'all
on,
gave Matt
fella. Hey,
Rule.
hold on, fella. Let me read this money. Shout out Captain Mo for that super chat. Say Elaine. He said nobody is saying he can't have 20 to 30 touchdown season his rookie year, but you're saying he won't throw 30 plus like it's impossible. He's an elite passer. That's a
It's that.
fucking fact.
No.
And
I'm
when
not
he
saying it's.
tried to play,
I'm not saying it's impossible, but statistically, it's rare. It's statistically rare. It's preserved to the most
I'm
elite
not calling
players
him
in the
elite
NFL.
nothing until he show
We
just
up.
can't
just
go
I
off
ain't calling him
statistics,
no
man.
elite
This like
shit.
what the
because
second
it's
season
rare
that we
don't
got
mean it
17
won't happen.
games. This is the second
Just
season we
Huh?
got 17 games, and with the
Yeah,
current rule structure, man, we don't know what's gonna happen. You can't base it
exactly
off the
that.
past.
There you go.
I tell you what, Bryce Young won't have less than 25 passing touchdowns this year.
In your opinion,
No, that if I would
that
get,
ain't no fact.
I would go as low to say if anything, Bryce Young's gonna have. I'm telling you, y'all gonna be shocked how many touchdowns Bryce Young's gonna throw
No, y'all
because
gonna be shocked. Y'all gonna
And
be shocked how much we
you
run
gonna
the
be
ball.
shocked. You gonna be shocked. You gonna be shocked when he don't do it.
dude,
You
it don't
understand?
listen.
Y'all
Just,
gonna
Y'all
be
just,
y'all
just
talking
like
about
run the ball.
y'all talking about running the ball. Yeah, who's to say we won't run the ball and get all the way down to the 1 yard line and Bryce Young just dump a pass in each time?
Ain't nobody
okay,
throwing in the red
fine,
zone like that, man. Throwing in the
fine.
red zone is a low percentage.
Oh my God,
Like,
dude,
hey,
y'all
Russell
ain't been
Wilson
watching
done showed you
football.
what throwing in the end zone, down in the red zone does.
Y'all ain't been watching
I'm
football.
gonna tell you right
All
now.
right, yeah, I'm
It
saying
depends what
he
we do in
knows
that
he
red
loves
zone till we
football.
see what our running backs do in that red zone.
We'll run through that red zone. Now we run the football. If we become a run first team, we'll be successful.
We
But
could be
all
run
this
first and suck at running in the red zone, man.
I,
We ain't got
I,
no big backs like that.
our team's gonna
you're
end
right
up being
about that. We could have
a
never got rid
balanced
of that
team.
boy.
It's gonna be a balanced team,
Leo,
boy.
No, the way y'all
What's
talking,
up, my
this
nigga?
is gonna be a pass first
What's
team.
going
That's the way
on,
y'all
brothers?
talking.
What's going on?
Yeah.
Leon,
You
what's
know
up?
what time it is.
What's
Hey,
up?
What you
Leo,
say,
What's up?
Leon?
talk sense, man.
Hey,
Leo, talk some sense to people, man. Come on, man.
hey, you know that I think the Mega Million's 530 million tomorrow. You Bryce Young people who, since y'all know for a fact he gonna do this, what's gonna be the numbers tomorrow? Because I didn't know y'all knew the future.
There you go,
Well,
Leon. I like you,
shout
man.
out
I love
we
you.
on top. Say if Bryce is what Elaine say, then the coaching staff lied to us. He say I was sold on a NFL starting quarterback ready made without training wheels. Shout out we on top. Look, don't listen to what Elaine said.
The
Bryce
training
Young
wheels
is in
don't be
fact
on,
ready
man.
made.
At least the
Right.
Bryce
regular
Young
Right.
season,
is
the
in
training
fact
wheels
Y'all
got to
better
be
be
on.
already
realistic.
hard rock.
It
We,
is
we
up
gonna
to
see.
Bryce Young to be as good as Bryce Young wants to
Nah,
be.
man,
That's why
they
Bryce
gonna have
Young
the
is out here
pacifier in this
doing the
nigga's
things
mouth.
that Bryce
Uh,
Young needs to do.
The
We
training
Hey,
gonna
wheels in this
see.
real
We
nigga's
quick,
don't
mouth
shout
will
know.
out,
be in
shout out
effect.
Rob Money. He say we know Bryce Young game. We don't know the future, motherfucker. You hear me? We just know
Uh,
his game. Shout
the
out
game,
Rob Money.
the game in
that he played in
college.
college.
Okay.
In
The game
college,
in
man.
college.
College, man. Big
Hey,
I,
difference.
but real quick,
I get so
how
sick and tired of that
reasonable
college crap.
how
Yeah,
reasonable
y'all say college, it's college, it's college. It's college, but then turn around and the same one say, oh well, he was playing college, NFL, people in college. Like they flip
not
flop so
me,
daggone
not
much.
me,
I'm
not
Ain't,
so
me.
sick of that.
Jam,
ain't
hold
nobody
on,
ain't
Leo.
nobody said
I
that.
gotta let
Ain't
me make
nobody
this
said
point.
that.
I
Jam, you
know
was
one saying
almost
that's
right.
clear.
Hold on, Jam. You was almost right, but what you meant to say was this. Watch this. Anthony, Howard and Leo, Anthony Richardson. What kind of success do y'all see him having in the NFL? Watch this right here. Watch this.
I can give you a bunch of reasons.
I could just go on. I
But
just
go
go
ahead.
on the traits.
Go
I
ahead.
can't go on nothing because I don't know the future. I just go on the traits. I
Well,
just got.
Leo, I happen to hear your point of view on Anthony Richardson, and I know it. Howard, I damn sure know your fucking point of view. So if both of you niggas can have the point of view that y'all have on Anthony Richardson at the next level, mind you, his collegiate career was very subpar to what Bryce's was.
But
But
the thing about it is, I'm not going off of no stats. I'm just going off of a potential ability. I just said
well,
potential. I
goddamn.
don't
So
know
why can't
Okay.
we go off potential ability?
because
In
I'm not giving out no
Vegas,
definites.
Leo, do you bet on ability or do you bet on the numbers?
You can't bet on no numbers that ain't been proven in the
Man, you
NFL.
fucking crazy as hell. You go to
Listen,
Vegas, you
man.
better bet on
Listen,
the
man.
goddamn
What
numbers.
what what what
We
traits
don't have no
do
numbers for Bryce
what
Young. We
trait
don't have no
what
numbers.
traits what
Well,
traits does
we got
Bryce
the
Young have?
same numbers. We got the
Winning,
same numbers we got for
What's his
Anthony
trait?
Richardson. But
What's his
winning.
trait?
we got
They
better numbers for
rookies.
Bryce Young.
He
I'm
got a
talking
What's
about
win.
his
He
trait?
got a
NFL.
winning trait.
You go to the NFL, it's a wash.
What's
He
his
got a win.
trait?
He got a winning trait.
A winning trait. Okay, in college, right? In college.
Against NFL
Not
players.
where he's
Okay.
at now.
A lot of players played in the NFL and college,
Yeah,
bro. You
well,
can't use
and
that.
see if Leo and Howard, if y'all gonna take that stance, y'all can never mention Anthony Richardson to me again until that nigga has played an entire NFL season. If Anthony Richardson does not complete an entire NFL season, please don't speak Anthony Richardson to me because if y'all will sit here and say that y'all believe Anthony Richardson's ceiling is higher just due to his fucking physical ability or physical
Yes,
traits
yes,
rather, but we don't
yes,
know what the fuck his
No, I'm
abilities
not
are.
saying that. No,
yes,
that's what. Hey,
yes.
I'm not saying that at all. I'm
What?
saying the fact I'm holding my horses on projecting Bryce Young stats. I'm not finna do that, and I don't think it's. I mean, I can understand, being fans and all this and that, but to say with absolute surety that you sure that somebody
And
gonna
Leo,
do X, Y, and
especially,
Z,
and Leo, especially when
I
you're
don't understand.
and Leo, especially when you're projecting him to be the best statistical rookie quarterback of all times. So
But you know what?
that's
You know
crazy.
Nah,
what?
man.
I guarantee you, I can
Well, see,
almost bet.
there go Elaine again.
I can almost bet
Elaine,
this.
you're saying the best rookie quarterback
No,
statistical of all time.
35 is the best statistical. 35 would be
But
it though. Y'all,
Elaine,
yes, sir.
if he sets the rookie passing touchdown record. That don't mean
Oh
the best
man.
quarterback in rookie history, statistical, all stats.
That just means he had a solid season. You can't really start screaming
35,
elite until he's doing this
35
season after
touchdowns.
season.
35 is beyond elite. 35 is not even what the elite quarterbacks are doing consistently.
Listen to me. Listen to me. Just because a guy has an outstanding season does not make him elite. He's gonna have to show that year in and year out. That's what makes him elite.
Why have all seasons do you think
I
he's
agree
gonna
with
do
you
his rookie season?
100%. I agree.
Yeah, but y'all talking about rookie. He ain't get on the field yet. So
He ain't played one
they
game
talking
yet.
straight about that. He ain't even get on the field yet.
Well, see,
He ain't
Howard,
played one season yet.
Howard, I can't take your position and hold it with no weight, because when you talk about Anthony Richardson, your position is highly different. It's
Listen.
wildly different. You speak
Listen.
of Anthony Richardson as if he's the next coming
Right,
in the
but listen,
NFL.
off his
But
tra-
you ain't seen shit.
off his traits. I'm going off his traits. I'm telling you, I'm going off.
So you're telling
So
me
I'm
he's
going
gonna
off.
be
And
great
Howard, you
because of
doing the
his
same
traits?
thing they doing though, Howard. You can't
Right,
do that.
but-
Just
but-
let
Yeah,
just
that shit
you gotta wait
ain't
and see.
fair, Leo. How
this
you
is the
gonna
thing.
goddamn
He's
tell me a
telling
nigga great because of
Yeah,
his
but-
That's
traits?
what I'm saying,
but
Howard. You
he-
can't do
but
that,
Leo,
Howard. You
but
just
hold up,
wait and
Leo.
see.
Hold up, Leo. He's told me this first. He's telling me Anthony Richardson ain't shit. He said that to me first. You see what I'm saying?
Well,
But Howard,
I say that because you
he might be trash though.
touchdowns,
Howard
9
sound like he getting
interceptions,
cry.
say he ain't
Howard,
shit.
he just might be trash though. We don't know. We
He
don't know.
just might be. But the way they talk about Young, that there is no chance in hell he is going to be trash, or he's not going to be there. He's going to be just a
Howard, that's
superb
exactly
quarterback.
what I'm saying.
That
Let me be
okay,
clear.
so
That's
Well, Howard,
exactly
you
what the
can't
fuck
argue
I'm
that
saying.
against nobody, Howard. You just got to say your point and let
But
it
why
be,
can't
because
I
you can't
argue?
change their mind. Because you can
But
say
why
it,
I
but you
can't
can't
argue?
keep
Hold up,
going
how
back
can-
and forth.
But
You
Leo,
can, but you
Howard
stated
sound
it
like he
already,
getting
Howard.
cry.
hold up, but Leo, I can go back and forth. I can.
It's an
You know
endless
what I'm saying? I
argument,
can go
Howard.
back
It's
and forth.
endless.
Yeah,
Well,
really.
what I tell you what, Leo, you shut your mouth up and let me go back and forth. You just be quiet. How about that? I don't go back and forth no more.
Leo,
Howard,
we ain't
just,
talking to you like that.
You quiet.
God damn.
hey,
You know
Howard,
what I
check
mean?
that.
I'm
Hey,
going to
do
argue
y'all,
that, Leo. And I'm going to give my point. You know,
but you
Unc
said
got
it,
this
Howard.
show for us to do it. Hey, Unc got this show for us to do that. I'm going to give my reasons why.
Even
Howard, you
if they
stated
ain't
it
right, he gonna
1,000
get them reasons.
times. But let me just say this
Say
real
what
quick.
you
Do y'all
say,
know? Do
say
y'all know?
say what you want to say, Leo, and say it how you want to say it. You ain't changing
Y'all,
me, brother. That ain't gonna happen.
y'all ever heard of Bailey
So you
Zappi?
might as well
Anybody ever
start
heard
with
of
that
Bailey
shit.
Zappi? Anybody ever heard of Bailey Zappi?
I know about it.
You know how many yards Bailey Zappi threw his last year in college? He threw
Let
for
us
over
know. Let us know about
He
Bailey
threw for
Zapp.
over 5,000 yards and 50 touchdowns. Now, is that guaranteed to translate in NFL?
Nope.
We clearly saw it. So
Yeah,
I
but
mean, the
it
heights
ain't guaranteed. Hey, you're absolutely right.
But
It's not
Now look at it.
guaranteed to translate at all.
y'all
But guess what?
talking
He put it
about
on film,
traits
though.
and this, that, and the third. But Bryce has been doing this his whole collegiate career. It's been a thing.
So
So
what? It don't matter.
there's no way that you've been doing this your whole entire life,
he only
and
played
then
2
you turn
years in
around
college,
and get.
bro.
Hey man, it don't mean nothing. That don't mean a damn thing.
Hey, brother who said there's
But
no way you just.
y'all sitting
Hold
here,
on, bro.
but y'all sitting here
Hold on.
telling us that
Hey,
somebody
hold
that's
up.
only
You
played
remember Matt?
13 games in a
Hold
college
on,
career
hey, brother.
is going to sit there and
You
have.
remember
Brother,
Matt? Do you remember Matt
guys,
Liner? You remember Matt Liner?
let me get.
You remember Matt
Howard,
Liner?
1 second. 1 second, Howard. My man.
Okay.
Most NFL quarterbacks, there's a lot of quarterbacks who came before Bryce and will come after who statistically are better. Most NFL quarterbacks don't work out. They've done it their whole career. They were successful till they got to the NFL, and now they're unsuccessful. So just because Bryce has been successful his whole life doesn't mean anything. NFL's a whole different ball game, brother.
They said the same thing about Patrick Mahomes. He was successful his whole life. Look at him.
We're not even talking about opinion now. We're just
You
talking
didn't even
about
know nothing about Patrick
raw
Mahomes
numbers. We're
before
just
he got
talking
on
about
that
raw.
field.
Hey, Howard, hold on, bro. We're just talking raw
Yeah.
numbers. Most
You know
NFL
that. You know
quarterbacks
that.
don't work out, bro. Most NFL quarterbacks are bust. Most NFL quarterbacks have broke records. They were the best quarterbacks in their college and their whole fucking life. that just because they've been successful before, it doesn't necessarily translate into the NFL. So that's a weak ass argument, bro. Now, I
That
don't
ain't
mean that disrespectfully. I
nah.
don't mean that disrespectfully,
That
but
ain't no. But
but
those
yeah.
quarterbacks might not have the same mindset that Bryce Young
But
has.
yeah, I know. Bryce is special, man. At 1 year old, he held a football. I've heard the stories, man. You get what I'm saying? I've heard the stories.
That ain't got nothing to do with
Hey,
mindset because he held the
you
ball at
remember
one.
Matt? You remember Matt Liner from
Yeah. Oh
the
my God,
Trojans?
hype train like a motherfucker. The next coming,
You
bro.
remember that guy? Do you remember
Yeah.
that when he was
He
in
was
the
the next.
NFL
He
with
was
that?
can't fucking miss prospect.
Listen, they had to bring the old man out of retirement to take his spot.
Successful all his
Okay.
fucking life. Couldn't miss. Most, bro. 70%
Most of these
of 70.
quarterbacks y'all speak of are not coming into the NFL with a doggone championship coaching staff.
Hey, bro. 70%.
What, man? You keep
What are you talking about,
man. You know you better. I
man?
understand you a
Hush, man.
fan, brother, but come on, man. You sound like a zealot. You don't sound like a fan, man.
I sound like a what?
A zealot, a person that's unreasonable with their argument. We saying that
The same thing y'all sound about AR?
no, don't blame. Don't use
No,
that because
no.
that's not what I'm saying, sir. We giving you facts. It was Matt Leinart Matt Leinart. I know they lost against Texas. But Matt Leinart had like 2 championships, I think. So he was a certified quarterback in college. You know Kyle Trask. Remember Kyle Trask who
Heisman
played for
Trophy,
Tampa
all
Bay.
that shit.
Hold on, real quick. But Kyle Trask, his last year threw for 4,000 yards for Florida.
Yeah, he
But he
did.
ain't doing nothing in the
43
NFL.
touchdowns, 8 interceptions. I did my
Oh,
research on Kyle
that's
Trask.
phenomenal in college, bro.
Yeah,
That's phenomenal.
43 and 8.
But that
What was
didn't
it?
translate to the
4,300
NFL.
yards, 4350, Leo, something like that. 4380, something like that.
And it ain't like they playing 15 games in college neither.
Nah, he was playing, and he played against SEC talent. He did that shit against the big
That's what I'm
boys.
saying. And the thing we don't know. We don't know. So we hope that Bryce do good, but to put out something like that, we
Kyle
don't know.
Trask is not a good argument because when he got drafted, Tom Brady went directly to the Tampa Bay Bucks, and he sat behind Tom Brady those last 2 years. Now, with Baker Mayfield and for Kyle Trask not to win the starting job over Baker says a lot, though, Leo. That says a fucking
We
lot.
remains to be seen. We gonna see, huh? We gonna see. We gonna see.
But
I
just
guess
the
I hear
whole
what
thing
you're
about
saying, man.
the quarterback won a championship in college. You know how many quarterbacks who won a championship in college and didn't do shit in the NFL? So every quarterback who won a championship in college should actually be successful in the NFL. Is the argument homie's making?
Nah, that's a young argument. That's a young argument.
Because that's literally the argument he's making. Because every year a quarterback
Yeah.
wins it, so they should be the next coming every single year. So yeah, man, man, let's temper our expectations.
There's
How
more,
many
there's
rookies?
more that has won a
Elaine's
championship that came into the NFL and succeeded than not.
Well, to Elaine's
That's
point,
the
every
opposite
year
true,
a
brother. That's not
quarterback
true.
do
How
emerge,
is that
Elaine.
not true, man?
Hey,
Every year
let
a
talk.
quarterback
Let talk.
emerges, Elaine. You know what I
Yes, sir.
mean?
He's not
Every
the
if you
year.
gonna
NFL quarterback either.
Last year
He's
was
not that.
Brock Purdy. You feel me?
Hey, but all jokes, most star quarterbacks in college that win a championship translate to the NFL.
Facts.
That's a
Thank you.
lie.
Name them. Hold on, name them.
He can't name him. He can't name him.
He said, now mind you, listen to what Chop said. He said most quarterbacks that win the national championship usually translate to the NFL. And
I want him to name them.
y'all just told that man
Let's
to
go ahead
name
and name them.
I
Joe
said name
Burrow.
them because I
Joe
don't know. I'm
Burrow is
ignorant
one.
to it. I'm ignorant. You
That's
name them
one.
because I'm ignorant.
No,
Who?
I
I'll give you
know
Joe
what I
Burrow
said
one.
was, I said
Joe
Cam
Burrow,
most
Newton
Cam
two.
Newton,
I said
Cam
most
Newton.
prospects that are rated high that win a national championship. Not all quarterbacks.
Yeah. I know he talking
Changing
about
his
the
argument.
elite class
He changed
quarterbacks
it
that
up.
win
He changed it up.
championships
He
in
didn't say
college.
high. He didn't say high.
Joe Burrow,
He said won the
Cam
national
Newton.
Hey, this
championship.
shit recorded. This shit recorded. Remember that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know for a fact in the recent years, Joe Burrow and Cam Newton. Who else won a national
Joe
championship as a
Montana.
quarterback
Joe
and was
Montana.
long time
drafted
ago.
first overall?
I mean Joe
Long
Namath. I'm
time
sorry, Joe
ago.
Namath. I'm sorry, Joe Namath.
It ain't
I'm
that
sure
much, man.
there's
It ain't
more.
even but a handful. It's only a
And there's
handful,
not too
man.
many
It ain't
high
that much.
prospects that win championships, man.
Hey, whoever brought that weak argument, you got to come harder than that. You got to come with some data
Oh,
to
Chop,
compare it
that nigga
against.
said you gotta come harder than that,
give
daddy.
me
He said you
15
gotta
won.
hit harder than that, Daddy.
Give me the last. Come with the last 15 quarterbacks that have won, and then we can go look at the careers of those 15 quarterbacks. Let's not pick and choose one or two from here and there.
Oh,
Let's
shout
not
out.
pick and
Hey,
choose
hold
Cam
up.
Newton, Joe Burrow,
You
right?
got Trevor Lawrence as well.
How many? Answer this question now. How many top 5 quarterbacks won national championships, and you telling me they bust?
You got a Deshaun Watson also. Deshaun Watson as well.
Shit, go top 10, go top 15 that won a national championship.
I didn't understand the question.
I just gave y'all 5 fucking names. And that was in
It ain't
recent
no need to
years.
clarify now. This shit recorded. Y'all remember that now.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
in
but it ain't
recent
but a
years.
hand-
And
it ain't
shout
but a
out Chop
handful.
Wilson. I don't delete
It ain't but
shit.
a handful, man. One handful. DeMarcus Russell was a bust. All that shit like that, man.
Oh, he was a heavy fucking bust.
Okay.
I mean, correct
So
me
it
if I'm
ain't that
wrong.
many.
Did he win a
It ain't that
national
many.
championship? I'm not sure. LSU?
No, he
He
didn't
won
win
a
a
national
championship.
championship.
No.
No.
See,
He was
they
just like
didn't
Bryce
get your
Young. He was just
question.
like Bryce
Hey,
Young.
hey, Chop, they didn't hear your question clearly.
No, they wasn't actively listening.
Listen, man, it ain't but a handful, man. It ain't that much. Still ain't that much.
And
So,
we
I
got
mean,
one of those handful. That's what I'm saying, man. We got one of the handful that
yeah,
fit
but
that
how
criteria.
you know that? But how you know that? How you got one of the handful?
He's a #1 pick. I mean, he didn't
Right.
necessarily win a national championship, but he was on the team.
You're
But
right. There
I
you
get what
go.
you're
See,
saying.
that killed you already. That killed you already.
What's going
Right?
on?
Shout out my nigga Senpai. What up with you, my
Hey, you
G?
sound like me though,
Nothing
bro.
much,
You
bro.
from Charleston, South Carolina?
Yeah, I'm right
Hey,
here at work right now.
what you think about the topic, Senpai?
What I
Bryce
think about
Young
the
will be
topic.
the best Carolina Panther quarterback in history.
Hell
He
no,
will.
man.
Yeah, he definitely will.
Oh
Man's
my
definitely
God,
will be.
man.
I'm
We'll be
sorry. I'm sorry to
trading.
burst your bubble, but let me explain. Let me get it
We'll
out because
be
I've been
trading
listening
him
to
in
y'all.
5 years. He'll be traded for the team in 5 years, man.
He didn't
I
say
get
the
5 years.
hypest quarterback. He didn't say the best dressed quarterback. He said the best quarterback.
The best
He'll
quarterback
be the best,
of the
man.
Carolina Panthers. Of the Carolina Panthers, the
Man,
best quarterback. That's what he's
Yeah,
trying to say.
yeah. Let
I mean, to
Senpai
answer
get
that
on. Let
question,
me
you got to
see what
answer what
Senpai
considered the
got to
best, though.
say.
So my whole point of saying that this man is going to be the best is because of the whole mix-up option and shit like that. They already know that the man can run if he wants to, and that's the whole point. If he wants to, most of his yards is going to come from passing and shit like that. Like Unc said earlier and shit like that. Most of his shit is going to come from him passing. But the fact that people are not going to see him as a running mobile quarterback and shit like that is that's going to open up more windows for him to do that shit. Not saying that he can't do what Cam Newton did, because that's not more of his style. He's like 5'10". He's not going to run somebody the fuck over that's like way heavier than him, way bigger than him. No matter what you do, like you literally juking those people out.
Let's go. You take that away. All right, go ahead. Let's go. Keep going.
You're juking him out. If you got a 6'3" linebacker that runs like a 4'4" or something like that, you're not gonna fucking truck him if you're 5'10".
Hey, Senpai. Hey, hold up real quick. Sidebar conversation. Shout
What's
out
up?
Obi-Wan Kenobi. Say at Fade. I'm finna take a pregnant girl out right now from Tinder. You got anything I might need to look out for? That's his question.
Shit.
Everything.
Girl.
Now,
You about to get
Obi-Wan.
robbed.
Hey,
You
hold
about to
on
get
now.
robbed.
Hold on, fella. Obi-Wan, listen to me. Don't fucking take no pregnant broad out. They fuck you taking her out for what you. I know you ain't trying. I know you ain't trying bust. I know you ain't trying pop her, nigga. You hear me? Because if you
Man, so he
try
trying to wait
pop her,
his
you
turn,
sick.
bro. Man, trying to wait his turn, bro.
Ain't no turn with a
Yeah,
motherfucker
come
already
on,
I don't
pregnant.
baby.
blame
Hey,
you on
you
that,
that
but man,
damn
that's the
thirsty
setup.
Obi-Wan. You thirsty, nigga, you.
You know what it
You
is?
can't be that
It's a
thirsty to
trap.
take old
The
pregnant broad out.
the
Especially if it
pregnant
ain't
ones
your
got the best.
goddamn baby, nigga.
Nigga answered his
Crazy,
own
man.
question. Talking
I done
about
kept that to
It's
pregnant
a
myself.
girl
trap.
from Tinder. God dang, that's the answer right there. Look out for that.
I'm about to
He said the
say.
Nigga, it's a
pregnant ones
trap.
got the
I
best,
mean, well, hey,
whatever.
at least the bitch told him she was pregnant.
Better hope she don't Mona Lisa
Hey,
your ass.
That's the test
they
if you
say
dumb or not. So they know if they got a good
hey,
lick.
look at that.
Facts on the Mona
Hey,
Lisa shit.
the
Mona
pregnant
Lisa.
ones got the best shuggy muggy. That's what it is.
Shout out Howard. Howard crazy. No. Run from the don't fucking take no pregnant broad out.
Better.
Hey,
Hey,
don't
hey,
let that motherfucker baby daddy pull up
I
on
was
your
just
ass.
I ain't say that. Ain't
Hey,
nobody gonna
Yeah,
be
don't
yeah.
go to her
letting
house.
you poke their baby in the head like that.
Hell
Yeah,
nah,
don't
nigga.
go to
See,
their
they
house.
gonna see
She
your
already
ass.
eating for
See
two.
Don't
that
tell them where
bitch in
you
the
stay
car
at.
with you might be a different type of time, and you don't want to put yourself in that situation.
She
Nah,
already
man,
Definitely.
eating for two.
don't mess with that, man. Because now
How
the
hey
baby
Yeah,
daddy
she
Senpai,
gonna be
already
okay
finish
with
said.
it.
talking your shit. Tell these niggas why Bryce gonna be the best Panther quarterback in history.
Okay, so this nigga's gonna be the best Panther quarterback because of the simple fact he's a dual threat, not just doing one thing. Cam Newton was a dual threat, but you didn't see him passing a lot and shit like that because of his
Man,
physicality.
shut your mouth
And
up
that's
when you
it.
say you
Hold
didn't
on,
know.
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
God damn.
It's this physicality that
She,
you and Leo and everybody else keeps on talking about when y'all talk about Anthony Richardson or anybody that's bigger than Bryce Young. Y'all always talk about these traits and shit like that, like
damn
they're
right,
Superman. But
damn
the
right,
moment that you play Superman, what happened to
right.
Mr. Superman and shit like that? He got
Okay,
fucked up.
okay.
They
He don't
started
even
breaking
have to
his
play.
ass up. They started breaking his
Yeah,
ass
but
up. And
Sorry, hit that nigga with
okay.
kryptonite.
I'm
So
telling
now
you,
he's 5'10". How he gonna throw the fucking ball over top of all them big people like that and
bro,
be just as
he
happy?
did it in college. What do you mean?
College is different from
They
the
they
pros.
they,
Everybody in the
I'm
pros
gonna
is
stop
good.
you
they done
right
told
there.
they
I'm
done,
gonna stop you right there. Howard, I'm gonna stop you right there.
they done
First of
told
all,
you his throwing motion's not like short quarterback.
hold on, whenever you say that, like all the fucking like height difference and shit like that, how are you gonna throw over like big people and shit like that? And the reason why we keep on relating shit back to college because it's still football at the end of the fucking day. It's
I
just
don't care.
more
Everybody in
technical.
football
It's
and
more
college don't make it to
technical.
the pros.
It's more technical
Oh,
and more sound
Not
in
not
the
only not
NFL.
not only that, the guys is always gonna be bigger than him no matter where he go. So he done
That's what I'm
prevented
saying.
right,
his throws
right,
to go
right,
over top.
right.
Hey,
But
He's
Senpai, can I ask you a question?
everybody in the pros
Go ahead, Leo.
are good. Everybody in the
So,
pros is good.
so you real quick,
Not everybody.
so Bryce not running the read option. You just saying just being mobile.
No, he's running the read option. What I'm saying is with the read option, you have two options. It's a RPO, run pass option. That's the whole point of RPO.
In the
Cam been
NFL,
doing that. You see that with Cam Newton?
And
You saw
pro
that
is
with Cam.
literally pass run
well,
option.
let me just so in Senpai, the offensive scheme for the Panthers will have Bryce in the RPO. You think?
The well, Frank Wright
I
is
think
known
I
for
think the
doing that.
RPO about to fair out.
Yeah, and listen, man,
Frank
it
Wright's
will
known for
Phasing out.
be.
doing
Hey,
that.
Leo,
Mm-hmm.
when Bryce is in the RPO, let me kind of explain what this probably will look like. You'll have Bryce with a running back maybe beside him or in front
Mm-hmm.
of him in the shotgun or a pistol, more like
Yep.
in a pistol or shotgun. So you automatically giving Bryce a line of sight anyway if he's running the RPO out of the pistol or the shotgun. Running
Hey,
back
Inside zone.
beside him. Now,
hey,
9 times out of 10, what it's gonna look like, Leo, is Bryce handing the or sticking the ball in the running back's stomach and pulling
Draw.
it back out to throw it. You feel me?
hey,
Draw play.
More so
If
than
Mm-hmm.
it's,
him pulling it and
hey,
tucking it and running.
hey,
Not
So,
not only
so
that,
you know
will
they
Will
changed the
Bryce be
rule, right?
considered a
What
threat
it
to
does
run?
is it
hey,
forces
Will,
them to
I,
move
I
up.
think
If
they
he is
changed the rule.
considered a threat to run or pick up yards with his feet, Leo.
that's
He
what
okay,
I'm
he
saying.
very much is.
Hey,
Because
okay.
they
And I'm
changed the
talking
rule on
Like
about
handoffs,
Bryce
man.
Young.
You can't
you got to
the
do
running
one or
back
the
can't
other.
stand in front of the quarterback on a handoff no more. So he got to be
hey,
beside him.
Facts.
Yes, that's what I'm
if it's
saying.
I think
little
the
ass
RPO
hands
about
can
to
do
phase
that.
out.
what
If
what
his little ass hands can do it,
what say y'all when those defenses walk out and Bryce Young already know which way these defenses are going. So the game's automatically slowed down to a T for him, and he already
that's
knows where he's gonna
every
place the
quarterback goes
ball.
for that, man.
That's
Wishful
what.
See,
thinking, man. Wishful
That's what they
thinking, man.
hoping.
What
That's what
say
they
that
That's
one more
hoping.
wishful
time?
thinking. That's what you're
See,
thinking. Cam had that down to a science. Cam
No,
had that down to a
no,
science.
actually, from what we was hearing, Cam didn't know defenses like that, so they
Oh,
had to
get
dumb
the
it
he
fuck
down.
out of
didn't.
here. You
They
know
actually had
better
to
than
dumb
that.
it down for him whenever he came into the league, and that was set on a
Man,
Madden
get the
game too,
fuck
and
out
that's a
of
fact.
here.
That
That's a
Only
that
got
fact.
two
that
Man,
was
quarterbacks
That's a
known
fact.
for having that ability.
You had to dumb
this man
down
just
the
pointed out,
offense a
he
little
done
bit.
pointed out linebackers and told them what he was about to do before they did it. He's like, I told you. He done did that shit,
Yeah,
man.
that
Stop
was
it.
before. That was
that
before.
wasn't
Stop
That was
that
that was
after
bullshit,
not
actually
man.
when
reading
he was been in the
Stop
NFL for
that
like a
shit,
that
man.
wasn't
longevity of
reading no
years.
defenses.
Yeah,
That was
y'all
just
wasting
Cam. That
y'all
was just
wasting y'all
Cam
He
showing
had
time.
to
you
Just
what
be
let
in the NFL for a
that
long
was
time, and
just
that was
let
with
that was
Howard say
just
what
CMC.
he
Cam
gonna
Newton
say.
So
Y'all
showing
I
wasting
you
y'all
don't,
that we're
I
better
time.
than
can't
you.
for the life of me, I can't
Stop,
understand why
stop,
y'all
stop
nigga
that
keep
shit, man.
resorting or alluding back to Cam Newton sorry ass. Nobody talking about Cam Newton.
Oh, Sam
The
Darnold,
reason why,
sorry
because they
ass
ran
too.
the same system almost, but it's just that
Yeah,
Bryce is
but
more.
listen, man.
Hmm.
The conversation is not Cam Newton. I'm telling you
Yeah,
that
of
now.
course.
Right
Yeah,
now, the only reason you niggas keep alluding to Cam is because he owns those little bitty ass passing records that y'all know. You Cam Newton fans know damn well. If Bryce plays 5, 6, 7 years, those numbers are in fucking
They'll be
dire
trading. They'll be
straight. They are
his
in
they're
ass.
null
heavy
and
jeopardy.
void.
They'll be trading his ass in 5 years. They'll be ready to get
No,
rid
they
of him, man.
won't.
Howard, get the
Howard,
fuck out of here,
Howard, I
man.
don't think they'll be trading Bryce
Yeah,
Young in
he should be
12
They'll be
getting
years,
he
ready to
should
bro,
be
let his
kicked
ass
out.
or
go.
5 years
Looking for
even.
another
My
fucking
bad.
quarterback, man. I'm trying to tell you, bro. You sit there.
And
That
I'm
nigga
telling
the
you.
too little.
the only thing I'll stand on is in 5 years, if he's been taking hits like that, then his body
Hey,
probably
look.
gonna shut down.
Hey, this here's flex on them Friday. Anybody want to flex on Howard? It's gonna cost you $25 a day. Flex on Howard, get his ass off the goddamn panel. The panel, hey, Howard tripping today. Tripping.
Hey,
Howard's
y'all
been
talking
lit
about
for the
RPO?
last
Y'all
couple
talking about
days, though.
y'all talking about
Howard want
the RPO
all
with
the
him?
beef.
Hey,
Howard want all the smoke.
hey, Bryce Young can't even pump fake the ball with them little ass hands.
No,
Bro,
shout out Howard. Hey Howard, you black ass nigga. Hey, look, Howard.
damn.
Hey, hold on. Let me get at Howard. Hey, Howard.
Hey,
Yeah.
Hey, just because you said that, I put 3 pictures of Bryce on my thumbnail. The one
Yeah.
on the right hand side with Bryce gripping, palming the football for you niggas. I'll put that picture up there for niggas like you, Howard, that
hey,
say he
Howard.
can't grip it. Bryce got the football in one goddamn hand, pump faking that
Hey,
motherfucker.
Bro,
on the script,
Bryce
he
playing
caught a
with the
snap with one
football
hand.
like
What
it's
you
his
mean,
dick, Howard. Don't
on
ever mention Bryce not
bro?
being able to pump fake.
hey,
Look, shout out
Hey, yo,
Howard.
hey, yo,
Hey, I put that picture up there for you, Howard.
Hey, yo, I gotta tell you this, man. He caught the ball with one. He caught a snap with one hand without even looking at it. So
That's
what you
a
mean by
fucking
small
fact.
hands?
Who
What you
who
mean
just
small
said that? Who
hands?
said that?
Senpai Casey, you
See
already
what I'm
know.
saying?
Right
Shout out
here.
hey,
Howard for trying to make us think Bryce couldn't palm a fucking football. Okay then.
Howard over here, doggone, making Bryce seem like he got that hand off a scary movie.
that little,
Talking
yeah,
about,
that little
talking about
three-handed man.
my germs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
take my hand. My hand.
Right.
Give
No,
me
my
your
hand.
hand.
This hand is too
Let me use
small. Use this hand.
That's my
let me use my
strong
strong
hand.
hand.
This
This is
turkey's
my
gonna be good.
strong hand.
Hey,
Shout
yo.
out to Howard. Thanks,
Yeah,
Nah,
Bryce Young.
Howard
Got a
said
little
that
baby
shit.
dog.
Howard said he was hanging on to the tip of that motherfucker one
The
day.
end part, he
Howard.
holding the end part, man.
damn.
Now, Howard, I want you to go back and look at the thumbnail. I got Bryce Young palm gripping that motherfucker, one hand, pump faking it. I
I'm gonna
can't
look at
believe you
that.
said, hey, look, Bryce hand size ain't no issue, bro. Let's
I'm telling you,
just get that clear. Let's just get that out the way.
as a
Oh,
So
fellow 5'10"
if you're
nigga, like
talking
my hands
about
ain't that
Bryce
small.
hand size, you got to miss me with that shit.
Telling you.
Bryce Young can in
I
fact
ain't never
palm
see
a
him pump
football.
fake and call it. I ain't never see him pump fake and call it. I ain't never seen it. I'm gonna go back and look and see if I
Yeah,
ever
yeah,
see him
you a
pump fake
Well,
liar.
you
that
You
don't
a
ball.
really need a
liar.
pump fake whenever you getting the ball out fast.
All right,
Oh
You,
guys,
you
shit.
don't
I'm gonna
really
call
need
it
to
a
pump
night.
fake unless the DB is like literally bearing down on your receiver and shit like that. Other than that, you don't really need to pump fake unless you're trying to fake something out. Or it's like a
Hey,
double move.
y'all try to take shit away that happens in the NFL. Stop it, man. This
I'm
man
not
ain't
trying to
got
take it away. I'm trying to explain it as
where
best as I
he's never
can.
gonna pump fake and he's never gonna do none of that shit. He gonna have to do that shit in the NFL. I'm sorry.
You don't
He gonna
have to
have to
really
do that
pump
shit.
fake to do
He
that in
gonna
it.
have
No,
to
you
do
don't.
it, dog.
No, you don't,
This guy
Howard.
is not perfect,
Howard, I'm gonna
dude.
give you an example of
Stop
somebody
it.
pump faking last year. Baker
Hey, Howard,
Mayfield
man,
was
I don't think
literally pump
I
faking
think the
six
ball's
times in a
gonna
row and
fall out
still
this
got
nigga.
that ass sacked and still threw an
Baker
Hey, Howard,
interception.
I don't think
Mayfield
the
is
ball. I don't think the
dog.
ball's gonna fall out this nigga's hands, bro. Come on, Howard. We being extreme, man.
Hey, yeah, he
We
is.
gonna see
Yeah, he is.
when everybody come running at him and all kind of shit. We'll see. We'll see. We gonna see. We are going to see. He better do everything and prove me wrong.
That fucked up, Howard.
Hey man,
Fucked
I ain't
up.
thinking
I
about shit.
told
I'm
you.
thinking
You
about
go
dog.
back. You go back and look at that goddamn thumbnail. I got that up there just for you, cause you said Bryce. I said let me get a still shot of Bryce pump faking this fucking football, gripping it. I said I had to for Howard. But shout out everybody in the chat. Y'all jump in the goddamn comment section. Let me know if Bryce can be the best fucking Carolina Panther quarterback in
He
history.
is going to
Shout
be
out
that nigga.
everybody that pulled up. Elaine, my guy. Shout out Howard. Shout out Corey David. Shout out Andrew. Man, I'm finna get the fuck out of here, fellas. It's Friday night. You hear me? Shout out
Yes,
everybody
sir.
in the chat that pulled up. Shout out all the members. Shit, y'all know what time it is. You new over here, subscribe. Howard, we be back
Yeah,
tomorrow, nigga, for sellout Saturdays. You hear me?
yeah, I'll be there. Hey,
Hey, shout
Hey,
out
Bryce Young,
Howard. One love to the chat, man. We
yeah,
gone.
Bryce Young with his alligator arms.
Hey, see that, Howard? I tried to see Howard. I tried to let your ass go. I mean, but see that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit.
Nigga had to say something, didn't
That man had to kill
he?
Bryce one good time. Had to trick mans
Shout
on the
out my
way out.
nigga Leo for pulling up, man. Y'all know what time it is. Rob Money, Uncle
hey,
Quan. Hey, I see y'all, man. Shout out Jam. Shout out everybody in the chat, man. We gone, baby. One
hey,
love.
See y'all.
it's Leon. It's Leon. Not Leo. It's
Yeah,
Leon.
shout out.
Remember that.
They done changed that nigga name. God damn. Shout
I'm
out
out, man.
everybody, baby. We go.
All right, y'all.